Okay, let's get set up. Let's get set up. Is that hot? Yeah. Hey there, Destiny. Welcome to the room. I'm glad that my very first person in the room today is a moderator, so I need a moderator. Brooklyn usually gets on pretty much like that when I get online. HK, my new moderator, welcome to the room. Shine bright like a diamond, welcome back. Charlie's, I believe you've been here before, so welcome back. Lala Baby and Shopaholic. I do remember Shopaholic. We talked about the movie. It's currently 2 a.m. in South Africa. I'm glad I managed to stay up. I was planning on getting online earlier, and time got away from me, and I was having chit chats on my phone in WhatsApp with different people, answering some messages. I had to book some things in. I don't know how long I'll stay. See how I go. I'm still feeling a bit flat. I'm in the flat zone. Still a bit worried about certain things in my life. But we'll see how we go. And I can even tell looking at myself on camera that I don't look right. I don't feel right. But yeah, here we go, guys. Hey there, Miss Lovely. Welcome to the room. So it looks like I've got Miss Lovely, Destiny, HK. So that's great. We've got some moderators in the room. So yeah, everybody like the video. We've got 10 people in here already. So please put a like, a thumbs up on the video. If you haven't already, please go subscribe to the channel. I have had people coming in saying that they were new subscribers. And then when I've checked my subscription level, there has not been the amount that are saying that they're subscribing. I do really need you to subscribe to the channel. It's not just so that you get a free reading, but I'm trying to build this channel, and it doesn't cost you anything. You're not going to get harassed because you're subscribed to my channel. So please make sure that you are subscribed. Welcome, Ruby. We're trying to put a list together. So if you do want to jump the list, it's in the description box below this video, $7.77 US dollars. Try and make it US dollars. If it says AUD and you can change it to US dollars, please. A maximum of the 14 US dollars. You can pay more if you want to. Some people choose to pay more. They just appreciate the readings and stuff and they decide to pay more. But if you pay the 14 US dollars, you will get 2 questions. If you pay $7.77, you'll get 1 question and a detailed 10-minute reading. So you'll get an 8-minute reading or a 15-minute reading, but it turns out to be a 10-minute reading and an 18 or to 20-minute reading. So single donation, double donation. You'll jump the list, and the list is already quite big. So let's put a freeze on the list, please, Destiny. So Destiny, you are up first. What kind of mini reading would you like? Destiny, what are we looking at for you today? Miss Lovely is in the room, so please get on the list before we put a freeze on the list for Miss Lovely. And these will be very quick, brief readings, 2 tarots, 6 of my normal cards, and I'll try and keep focus on your actual question and not go off in tangent with everything I see in front of me. Especially if I've got spirit energies trying to come in, because I'm really not feeling like connecting with that right now. And when I'm talking about spirit energies, I'm talking about a lost loved one or something, unless that's your paid reading and that's what you're wanting, and I will delve into that. Destiny, you're typing your question. Okay. Okay, Destiny, after Destiny is Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Can you please post your questions right now? Thank you. And after Shine Like a Diamond, Charlie's, you're up next. So please start typing your questions so that they can get it together. Only use 2, Shine and Charlie's. Please post your questions now. Okay, so Miss Lovely, I'm still waiting for Destiny. Will Keegan respond to my message I sent to him? Will it be positive? Okay, so we want to see if there's communication, and is it nice communication? So will Keegan respond to Destiny in a positive light? Hopefully you get that. Did everybody have a look at the star signs that I posted the other day? Go and have a look at your star signs. I redid the new star signs ready for Saturday. A couple of them were pretty damn black, but they did have a good outcome. And some of them were absolutely astounding. I think it may have been Aries had a really, really lovely reading, and I think Leo as well. I can't remember for sure. I do know the Cancer star sign did have a lovely tower come out for the future, but it was clarified with very nice cards. So I think it might be a nice surprise, a nice sort of event around. It's almost like a revelation for Cancer coming up. So anyway, they were the ones I remembered. But if you haven't looked at it and you're on that list right now, go and have a look, especially people like Shopaholic and Miss Lovely. If you want to go and have a quick look at your star sign readings and come back, so your star, your moon, and your rising, if you know them, and then come back, just go and watch one and come back, and go and watch one and come back. Miss Lovely, you are a moderator, so maybe not. So anyway, Destiny and Keegan, are you going to get a response from Keegan? I need to shut up because I don't want to stay on too long today. Sorry guys, like normally I would stay on a long time, but it really ripped me apart being on 4 hours the other day. Like it was 4 hours and I was just so destroyed by it. And then like I decided not to be online the next day and do some recordings and editing, and I hardly got anything done because my brain was just frazzled from too many readings. So yeah, I'm not going to be staying online hours and hours and hours. You will get communication. Some of it you're going to like and some of it you don't like. We do have this soulmate connection card here. So there is a connection of love. You've got double jokers here. So there might be some sort of surprise invitation type thing. You've got lots of nice surprise, and then you've got something where you're not quite sure what's being said. So it can be something that he doesn't speak up about it, or he tells you something and you're a little bit confused with what's said. But for most of what I'm seeing here, this is nice communication, some nice surprises. There may be a conversation about movement, about going somewhere, moving out of home, or moving into a new apartment, or getting a new job. There may be that sort of conversation. There's also about being responsible for each other's feelings and wants and needs, and there's some sort of responsibility conversation going on. But there is this sitting in the middle of this. There may be something to do with an invitation as well, an invitation to go to a party, to go to a wedding, to go to a new school or get a new job. There's some sort of invitation thing. But yeah, I do think it's going to be positive. I do like that you've got the soulmate card sitting there. Now let's see what else we get for you and Keegan. Yeah, we got the communication card. We got like an email, a text message, a letter coming in. And then this is about friendship and fun and sex and building together for a future. You do have some sort of conversation going on about a school or a job. And it's very, very positive. It's very, very good. And but this is about working at your future together, about moving forward into the future together with each other. So that's what we get for you. Let me just move them out the way. Now you are a moderator, aren't you, Destiny? So let's just see what else we get for you, Destiny, because you're a moderator. What's Destiny? Yeah, this is the communication of love. This is like giving a gift of flowers. There's some sort of, and it can be invitation again, something to do with an invitation. The invitation might be a mental kind of invitation between the two of you. Doing something, not necessarily going to a party or something. It could be this invitation, this joining together with each other. And we'll give you one more we'll give you the message card. So think of a yes and no, Destiny. I'll do these today for the free readings. So if you've got a yes and no question as well, you need to think about it in your head. Long-term commitment dropped out for you. So I do feel this is very positive for you, Destiny, between you and this Keegan person. It wasn't showing two people together, but it was showing the friendship, sexual, and fun, and working at growing this thing together. So, but it didn't show me. You did have soulmate though. You did have soulmate card as well. That could be your energy, or that could be between you. Okay. Anyway, yeah, nice reading. Nice reading. Okay, so who was up next? I told them to post the question. Shine, should I repost the question? Yeah, I do see the soulmate connection there, Destiny. Shine, what was Shine's question? What's T's current energy towards me? We are not in contact in a while. I saw him viewed your Facebook stories. Oh, you must have that thing where you can go and have a look who's looking at you. I had that for a while, and then I paid for it once, and then I didn't pay for it. I might get that back again to see who's looking at me. I was doing it to see who was looking at my business profile and whether they were subscribing or whatever. And yeah, I didn't do it for some other weird reason. But yeah, I might get that thing back on my phone and have a look, because I think it shows you Facebook, Instagram, and something else. Mainly those two. I think it looks mainly at those two. Who's looking at me? And I installed it. And sometimes I found certain people that were looking at me, and I thought, what's that person looking at me for? Like, that person knows me. They can see me out in the street, or, you know, up the shop or something. So it was a bit weird. Like, when I'd see that certain people were looking at me, I wondered why they were looking at the profile. Okay, so shine bright like a diamond. You want to know the connection between T and you. You haven't seen each other in a while, but he's looking. I'm assuming that's a he, is it? We're not in contact in a while. Him, you're saying him. Okay, diamond. What's going on with T? Why is T looking at the profile? I've got love, love, love. Ooh. Have you been connecting with another male? Is that why he's looking? He's trying to find out if you've got somebody else. We've got fears around third party here. That's why he's looking. We've got two separate males here. We got the lovey male, and then we got the flashy male. We got someone about long-term commitment. This would be looking at your profile in a good way, not negative way, but this is a lot of fear here. I think he's looking to see if you've moved on, if pictures are showing up of you and some guy or something like that. I think that's what he's looking at. But we got this love thing. I'm assuming this is him, that he's looking at the past, how you two used to be together. He's worried about a third person. He's worried that you've moved on, or even though you're not in contact, sometimes people break up and they get angry and everything, but then down the track they're thinking, oh God, I hope that she's not with someone, because, you know, I don't want her with somebody, but I don't want to be with that person. So some people, they don't want to be with someone, but they don't want them with somebody. So I think that's why he's looking. He's also, like, you've got the cards up and down, up and down. It's like he wants to communicate and say, let's try again. But then he thinks, no, I don't want to. But yeah, you've got two males showing up. So I think he's trying to, he might have heard something. He might be worried that there's somebody else in your life now. I feel like this is your stress as well, your stress and fear that he's got somebody else. But I'm not seeing no other females. I'm only seeing males here in the reading. So that would tell me that he's worried that there's somebody else and that you might end up in a long-term commitment with somebody new. And he's also looking to see how happy you are or how sad you are. So what else have we got for this person? If you've got a yes or no, think about it now, and I'll cut these deck over here. So shine bright like a diamond. What's her question? So this might just be a message to you, or it might be actually an answer to a question. This person's trying to make a firm decision on whether they stay apart from you or they get back with you. They're in their mind about something they want to do. Why does my hair look so short? Yeah, the sun's about to come out on this situation, Shine Bright. I think you're going to find out something from somebody else, or there's going to be some sort of communication happens, or something like that. Usually, that is very, very big happiness coming your way. But I don't like that you've got this here. If this wasn't here, I'd say that there's probably going to be a communication thing where you come back together, not get back together, but there will be a communication and you'll feel settled, because this could be, hey, do you want to meet me and let's have lunch together? Or do you want to meet me and we'll go for a bit of a walk and have a chat? If that was the ending, I'd say that this is like where you're going to be very, very happy here. But I think this is someone's, whatever they're thinking, it's about to come to light here. It's about to come to light. Some of it's going to make you feel good, and other bits are going to make you stress out here. But I also think that he's looking at you because he's worried that you're going to move on now. So if you had a yes and no, think about it now. Meeting someone new. See, meeting someone new. He thinks that you're meeting someone new, and that's why he's looking at the Facebook. He's trying to find out if you have met someone. So we'll just move that one away so nobody else gets that one. Okay, up next was Charlie's. What's Charlie's question? Hope that made sense for you, Shine Bright. Yes, spot on. There's another male now. Leo, we made it wait a long time. Oh, so he's trying to find out. That 9 of spades could mean that he's making a decision that he's done, because he can see. If I was you, if you want to be with the Leo and you've got someone new in your life, you need to just post it that yous are together, or put a block so he can't look at your Facebook anymore, and just get on with your life. But if you've moved on, you've got somebody and you're happy and everything, don't worry about what this other person starts with T, why they're looking at you or whatever. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, what was Charlie's question, please? Is Charlie's not here anymore? Wow, that list is getting really big. Charlie's, there we are. There is someone I really like, but he is a terrible communicator. Does he like me back? His name starts with M. I'm assuming your name is Charlie's, yes? So Charlie's wants to know, what's this M character think about her? What's M think about Charlie's? What's this guy that she likes think about her? I think they like you back. You have every red card here. This person stays up in their head. You could have something very, very nice together. Not only would it emotionally be nice, but it would work well. It's like two people that are interested in the same sorts of things, two people that have the same sorts of values, maybe even the same sort of political understanding, family traditional type stuff. I'm asking, what does this person think about you? And they think very, very nice things. They may be looking at you in view to the future of you possibly being in a relationship with each other. But at the moment, we've got where they feel safer, where there's other people around at this point. But they don't feel anything negative towards you whatsoever. This is very, very nice cards here. They also feel like you might be a little bit stubborn sometimes. And you might overanalyze things a little bit too much. You might think too far forward about things and you haven't even started something yet. So I think that you need to try and find out where this M character goes. And if you can go there, just sort of turn up there and, wow, hey, you're here, and try and have a conversation. I do think it's got a good chance of something coming through. We do have the Page of Wands. Now, the Wands characters can be flirty, sexual. So I do think this person finds you attractive at the same time, as well as there's more to it than that. There's more depth to that. But he's come out as the thinker, the truth teller, the thinker, and he he's working out in his own mind what he wants. I do think also he's going on a business career kind of journey thing at the moment as well. And it's going to be successful with what I'm seeing here. Or this could be you, that you're going to be successful within business and stuff like that. But I think that you share a lot in common, and it's a nice connection there. So has someone made a donation? Oh, so there's the sexual thing that came out around the male there, and that's what I thought. I thought it was a sexual thing, and then the Queen of Pentacles sitting right next to the sexual kind of card. It was more like you can see a Queen of Pentacles. Any of the Pentacles, it's sharp, it's cold, it's different. Whereas the Cups and the Wands is sexual and fun, but the Cups is more about a love, emotional attachment. The Wands is more about that, but sexual. So, but yeah, I do see that it could be something nice if you pursue it. I do believe someone may have done a donation here. What have we got here? Haley's made a donation. HK, is that you, Haley? Is HK, HK, are you the one that donated? Because it says Haley. Is that right now? It's the 18th, yes? Yep, the 18th right now. I've just got a donation. HK is not you. Haley's made a donation. So Haley has made a donation. Okay, I'll read for HK, and then we've got to find out where Haley is, because Haley's paid for a reading. If you donated, yeah, I need to know who donated. Your name's Haley. I can see it here in front of me, and your last name starts with T. So Haley T. I see a donation on my phone. So anyway, I'll read for HK. HK, what was your question? I'll just go about any romantic love. What? HK. Any romantic love coming my way? And your name is 7 letters. Yes. K. Any romantic love coming for HK? Any romantic love coming for HK? I do believe Haley has paid in the past, and got a totally different name on here. Okay. Any love coming towards K with 7 letters? We'll put 7 letters down. 7 come out straight away. You got up and down sort of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on around work and movement, changing your job, changing the dynamics of the job, changing where you live, communication with people about movement, stuff like that. It can be spiritual energy right there. It can all be about church, angels, God, Jesus, whatever it is you believe in. You've got that right at the very beginning there. Then you've got a bit of stress or distrust going on around you. I feel like someone may have lied in the past, and you're trying to work things out. And then you're happy again. You've got this little bit of a love sort of fluff thing going on. And then you're starting to doubt it again. You're worrying about it. We got double 3s and double 4s around you. So that can be spirit energy of a male that's died, and he's trying to communicate with you to let you know he's around. He would have either died or been born in March or April. You're up and you're down because you got red, black, red, black, red, black. Your cards are up and down. When I see that, and you're asking about, like I said, what love's coming, there's a little bit here. You feel a bit happy. Then there's the King of Love here. Someone that's, to me, this feels like someone that you don't want offering you love and affection. And they want you, but this black 3 next to it is like, you don't want to go there. This person could be a friend. It could be someone within the family that introduces you to this person. You do have a new friendship coming up, and that can be male or female. So Shopaholic is Haley. Okay, I'll get onto your reading right now. Okay. So sorry, HK. It's just looking like there might be a little bit of a happiness, an interlude. There could be someone offering you something, or you're not even seeing them right now, and you're like, that's not who I want. I feel you will start a friendship with this person. Just be wary that they might try to have more than you're willing to offer. You also have about this breadcrumbing thing. It's like you get little bits and pieces here and there, but there's nothing solid at this time. And there's something about the Judgment card coming out. And the Judgment, to me, when I see this offer where you're either not seeing it or you don't want it, it can be that you might be judging a book by its cover instead of exploring a friendship first to see if this can be something. So that's what I'm getting right now around you. That person may be a water sign. They may be somebody that's been married before. They may be someone that's got children. Just think of a yes or no right now, HK. Do what's right for everyone concerned you've got coming out. Okay, so let's get on to you, Hayley. Thank you, HK, for all your... Oh, you're a moderator. I'll just grab you one of these messages and one of them over there. You're getting the loyalty card, so you're needing to be loyal to what you want, and someone I feel does want to come in and be your everything, but I don't think you're interested. Also, your other message, just to finish off, is love, the love card. So it's there, but I don't think it's something that you're wanting, or it's not from the person that you're wanting it from. Okay, Shopaholic, love reading over the next couple of months. So what we'll do is, Shopaholic, we'll do what's left of August for the first cards, September, and then October. Okay, so let's just put a timer on. This is for a single donation reading. So what I do is I set it for 5, and then we set it for 3 more, and then we wrap it up. Okay, so everybody, I'm working on a paid donation reading. If you would like to skip the list, that's all you got to do, $7.77 US. Let us know that you've done it. I'll check here, and then we'll get your reading happening. So I've just looked up, and we're on 1-1. We're on 1-1 at the moment, people. Okay, so Hayley wants to know what's coming as far as love goes over the next few months for Hayley. Okay, what's Hayley need to know? Oh, it looks pretty damn good for what's left of August, September, October, maybe November over there. So, yeah, August, September, October, November. We'll sort of look at that. It looks like there is communication with lots of people. It looks like possibly going to weddings or birthday celebrations, gathering of people, and there's a lot of love and friendship and food and happiness. Also some sort of travel. There could be love around work. We got a work card sitting in the middle there. I would never tell anybody to get involved with people you work with. Could be very, very dicey. I've done many, many readings on people that are involved with their boss or their colleague. And yeah. But if you meet someone through work they say, introduce you to my brother, my sister, whatever, that's a different kettle of fish. But I feel like there's some sort of gathering, and you're going to feel a lot of emotion in a good way here. You may be getting some sort of promotion or something at work as well. So let's just see what else we get here. What do we got for August for Hayley? Ooh, they're opposite to what I just pulled for August. Someone's decision is going to make you go home and need to recuperate from something from the past. So there may be some sort of conversation that happens over what's left of August going into September. There may be some sort of decision that's made on your behalf, or someone has some sort of conversation with you, and it makes you feel like this withdrawal kind of thing. I'm wondering whether this is you and a male here, the 5 being the male in the middle of all this love. I'm wondering if you come across somebody and you just feel this mass of emotion with this person. The 5 can be communicating with this person as well. And then we've got this, it didn't quite turn out what you thought. I do feel this is something to do with the past as well. You might get reminded of something from the past here, Hayley, and it just sort of knocks you down a little bit. But you do have beautiful love energy coming around you. I just feel like you're going to be with groups of people that are like-minded and sharing the same sort of experience together, having the same sort of views about particular things in life. But then this could even represent the sick bed, where you're starting to have a really good time and you're making decisions for your future, and then you're knocked down with some sort of sickness for a little while. Because that's all about healing there. It's usually about healing from the Three of Swords energy, which is the broken heart. The Four of Swords is healing from something from the past. So I do feel there might be a lot of happiness there, but at the same time, you withdraw from something. Then we have September, October. We've got a definite connection with somebody here. This is usually to do with business and work. It's like a promotion, it's new responsibilities, and that would be the boss. As I said, there is a sort of an indicator here that this is something to do with like school or work, where you're outside of your home, your normal, regular circle of people, and then you come into contact with this person. This works. This is balanced. This is very balanced here. Now, some people can be in a marriage or a relationship and it comes up as the diamonds. When it comes up as the diamonds, it means during that time of the reading that there is something missing between the two people. They function well, they go to work, they come home, they have dinner, they do all the motions, but there's the love thing is not there. So I do feel there's a relationship of some sort here, but I feel your cards are directing me towards something to do with work and something that's going to make you very happy as far as work goes. And those cards might not be a birthday party. They might be an actual promotion or celebration of some kind, or a certificate presentation night. Okay, we need to do a few more minutes here. Okay, so we've got the sexual energy there, and then we got the escape. We got double sixes here, so you might be in contact with somebody that is a Gemini, 6-6 there. We might be somebody that's Gemini. I do feel someone wants to rescue you, or you're going to rescue someone. So this love connection could come through that someone that's been hurt or you've been hurt, they put their arm around you and say everything's going to be okay. It may be somebody that works in the military, that works with the police, the ambulance, all of that sort of stuff. We've got this very sexual, very beautiful energy coming off you as we go into October, end of September, October. So yeah, we've got this very, flirty, fun, sexual, very attractive energy. I think this might be this guy's energy, where he's very solid and this is how things need to be. And he wants to lay out the rules of how things are going to be instead of just let it happen. But there's also this feeling of finally escaping here. Now, this card actually depicts one person in a boat trying to escape everybody else. Some of the Six of Swords cards can have somebody steering the boat. So I feel like this is you taking control of where you want your life to go next. Now, your outcome cards, or moving towards more towards November now, October, November, we do have the Two of Hearts here. This is a solid commitment with someone, but we also have some sort of ending thing sitting around here. It's almost like you've had something that wasn't quite finished. Then you meet someone here and you're sort of like, you're still waiting and wondering, if I move on, what's going to happen with that? Like, what if that person comes back? But this looks like you've made a decision here, and you're making a decision here as far as love and relationships go. You do have triple twos. Triple twos is very lucky, especially with relationships. It can mean marriage, engagement, something that's balanced, something that works. So it's all about getting the right balance, connecting with the right person. I just don't like you've got this Four thing and the spade is upside down there, because that can be up in your head. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. That's happiness, family. Then you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So something will slowly eventuate. I do feel there's some stuff you're dealing with, Hayley, from the past. You might even have someone from the past saying, oh, I love you, please come back or something, and you're just, I feel like you're trying to weigh up no, yes, whatever. I don't think this is you and somebody reconnecting from the past. I think that you're trying to connect with someone new here. So I don't know if this is all making sense because I'm not reading over here, but that's what I'm getting at the moment. We'll just do a couple of other cards to finish this reading, and thank you for the donation, Hayley. Okay, guys, so this was a paid reading. Layanne, you are up next, so please post your question. So, Hayley, think about a question you might have in your mind in case the yes or no comes out. I'm going to pull 3 cards out. So if we get yes or something, think of another question because the no is still in here. So what's Hayley need to know? But these might just be messages for you, Hayley, that you need to hear right now. What's Hayley need to hear right now? What's going on with her over the next coming months? What sort of things can she expect? Okay, here we go. We've got, you will make someone very happy. That can be reversed, that you're going to be very happy. Someone's going to make you very happy, Hayley. You need to stay with what's real. Don't go off into your head. Like I said, that Ace of Spades could simply be your head, where you start to overthink something and it feels right, but then you start to try and pull it apart and go, oh, I'm scared, like, you know, I don't want to go too far forward. And I think that Knight of Pentacles might be you saying, let's just slow it down a bit and see where this thing goes. Also, I always admired you. So you make someone happy, stay with what's real, and they always admired you. So it might be someone that's already watching you. Okay, we have another donation. Thank you, Hayley. We'll just grab you one of these as well. And one of these just to finish your reading. What messages for Hayley? Here's Mr. Wonderful. There's 2 guys in the deck. One of them's pretty much about himself, very attractive, but too attractive for him, his own good. That one, he can be attractive and everything, but he's also his long-term commitment. He wants to be there. So you've got that coming out. So that might be coming your way. Also, you need to center yourself and ground yourself. Stay with what's real. Center yourself. Work out what's right for you, not what's right for somebody else. Okay. Now, Fiora, you have paid, yes. Fiore. Okay, Fiore, you've sort of paid a 1.5 donation. You've paid like 1.5 questions. Okay. Okay, so I don't see any question online. Fiore, what are we looking at for you? Oh, what's that saying there? Betty, you work so hard. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Fiore. So are we doing a paid reading? Did somebody else donate as well? Oh, Joanna. Joanna has donated as well. So Fiore, can I please have a question for you to do your reading? That's good, Shopaholic, Hayley. I don't think that would be good for you anyway. I do think it might upset you a little bit though, the person from the past trying to connect or something. But you do have the Mr. Wonderful coming in if you're going to allow it. Yeah, Fiore and then Joanna. So everybody on that list, the list is huge. Can we please, Joanna, can we please put a block on oh, that's a waiting list. Okay, the waiting list. Okay, so that's fine. Fiore and Joanna. Fiore, you said thank you for all my hard work, but are we having a question from you as well? I wish I could get the music thing going here. Did somebody else just donate as well? No. Well, at least the donations are coming in now, not when I need to go offline, because I just get too tired. I just wanted an update on Woo's feelings for me. Okay, we'll just set the clock. If you want to, just check, your reading starting at 40 minutes in. Save the video so that you can come back to this and listen to this reading. I'll set it for 10 minutes because you actually paid a 1.5 donation. So we'll do 10 minutes and then we'll do another 3. So this is going to be a 13-minute reading, guys. What's Woo's feelings towards Sarah? What's Woo's feelings towards Sarah? So we're going to look at Sarah, Woo, and what's the connection, what's going on there. Well, you've got a lot of love coming from you, from your direction. You want this big time here. Woo's like focusing on work and energies. He does see you as beautiful, but he also worries about you over analyzing the past or conversations or whatever. He might get a little bit dark and secretive at times. The connection, it's the same cards I just had for somebody else. The connection is showing that there is a connection, there is a soul connection here, but there's something broken around the connection, something that needs to be talked about, something that needs to be fixed. I feel this is your energy where you're overthinking the whole thing. You also do have the energy of someone in spirit that possibly died or was born either January, November, and July means something here. And the numbers 1, 11, 2, and 7, and 14 mean something. There's someone in spirit around you. You're wanting movement in the love direction with the two of you. You're wanting conversations, dinner together, love together, and some sort of journey where you talk about your future being together. He's focusing on work and sort of, does he have to change to do this relationship with you? Or do you need to change? He's sort of like on a different path here. Then when I look over here, you do have a solid connection, but it's sitting around stress and instability, basically. So let's have a look what this is. Look, the love has just dropped out. You've got a twin flame soul connection with this Woo person. Let's have a look. What does Sarah need to know about Woo and their connection with each other? You are overthinking. Oh, he's got the COVID thing. Well, this is showing, well, that changes everything. This would be sickness and trying to heal. And this would be the medical, the doctor. And then this is like, it's nighttime, basically nighttime. So we'll have a look at more on this. I don't really want to talk about that virus or anything to do with that while I'm online. It's kind of like against the rules of YouTube at the moment, unless I'm a qualified doctor or I work for whatever. So yeah, and I know you weren't asking anything about that. You're just telling me what's going on. So let's see. I'm sure he'll be fine. What's going on with the connection between you and Woo? What do you want? You want everything. You want it to happen now. You want your King of Love. You want the King of Cups. You want the love in your life. Ooh, why is that sitting there? Oh, the lovers that dropped out. Yeah, so you're wanting the whole kit and caboodle. You're wanting to connect with this guy. You're wanting to go places with this guy. You're wanting everything to sort of just be nice and beautiful. Don't we all? Now when I look at him, he's got stress and worries and fears going on. He's worried about the whole disaster. He's got the Tower sitting here. I'll just clarify that Tower. I think that's because you've said that what he's got right now. I don't even want to say the word. I don't want to get kicked off YouTube for talking about that stuff. I know some people have lost their channels for talking about that stuff. Why is this Tower here for Woo? I think this might be the, that he's sick. We'll call it the sickness, that he's sick. And this Tower, it's like, oh my God, not the sickness. Why is this sitting here? Yeah, nighttime, swift, unexpected. He's going to have a positive result like a good result, not a positive test result. He's going to have a good result at the end of it. He's trying to decide what to do. I think that his mind's in a totally different place right now, and he's worried about other things and not even thinking about a relationship and stuff like that right now. I think he's just got all this other dilemma going on right now for that to come out like that. Right, now the connection down the track. Let's have a look at, will there be okay with the connection? What's this connection between Wu and Sarah? Is it going to be okay? Is it going to come together? What's the future connection between Sarah and Wu? We've got the Three of Pentacles, which is two people working at it, but there's secrets there. We've got the Seven of Swords. Now, Seven of Swords can be cheating and lying and stealing, but I'm not feeling that kind of thing. I think that this is stuff that's not being talked about. So we'll just get more information from this deck. Okay, Sarah. Oh, Be the Light. I just noticed that you're here. Welcome, Be the Light. You're doing a fantastic job. Yeah, I'm working on donation readings at the moment, guys. This one's still got another 4 minutes to go, and then looks like I've got another one. Another one has come in. Oh, I've got a text message there. What's that? Wow, who's that from? Is your name D.I., that person that donated? Oh, yeah, it is, D.I. Wow, that's a double donation, guys. So I'm working on, I'm on a donation reading for Fiore. Then I've got a single donation for Joanna, and then I have a double donation for DI. So this is going to take some time, guys. All right, and I'll owe you a couple of minutes here, Fiore. I just want to confirm what this Seven of Swords energy for the relationship future, because it's not a good card for a relationship future. It can be silence, and it can be two people, it's like the Seven of Spades. Seven of Spades to me in a relationship issue is where two people going in different directions and it doesn't match, or you have to change how you feel or what you do, or he has to change. Now, the fact that he's not well, it can be something around that has changed things for him. He may have forced movement coming up. So anyway, we'll just clarify and see what this is all about. And you said about it might be affecting his business and his money because he's not well. That would be about building something for the future, that Three of Pentacles. But I am trying to focus this on the relationship between the two of you. So why have we got Three of Pentacles with the relationship in the future? Because you do have a soul connection there. That's nice. That's usually like rushing in and things happening and saying all of a sudden, let's put a wedding ring on. So because we got the new beginning, let's start again, let's do this thing. And I feel this is coming from you. So when we look at the Seven of Swords, something coming to an end, a lot of stuff going on, I think, in your mind, in his mind, not too sure what to do. And it's just wanting balance back. Bottom of the deck, you just got to be patient right now about this relationship with Wu. And it sounds like, there's not enough communication. There's not enough stuff going on between the two of you. And, yeah, I just want to do more clarification just to keep going with this reading for you and Wu. I'll get advice. I'll ask the cards advice for you about Wu. Okay. What should Sarah do? What should Sarah do about this connection with Wu? What's the advice? What does Sarah need to know about her connection with Wu? Should she keep going? Should she walk away? What's the connection advice between? I'll put these all back in because they might be necessary. What's the advice? Can Joanna please post your question now because you're up in a couple of minutes. So Joanna, please post your question so I can go straight to that. What's the advice for Sarah? around her connection with Wu. 3 cards, please. There's something that needs to be dead, gone, finished, because we've got the Death card coming out. It is sitting in the past area of something you're trying to deal with. So I don't know what went down between the two of you. Were you together and then you had a breakup? Did something happen? But something in the past, it needs to be finished. It needs to be done. And I'm not saying the relationship is over. It's just giving me the information. I'll give you 3 more minutes because you did do that extra thing and I was talking. You do have this focusing on yourself here. So your advice is to focus on yourself, your well-being, your physical being. What are you eating? What are you drinking? What exercise are you doing? What meditations are you doing? There's a lot of focus on you right now. You need to focus on you and withdraw your focus to what's going on between me and him, what's going to happen. I do feel coming up in the future, we've got the Emperor energy sitting there. Now, the Emperor energy can represent Aries. And if he's not Aries and you're not Aries, it could mean somebody else that's in the picture, a male, I would believe. But also the Emperor could be where down the track, the advice is about there's going to be like structure around this relationship to make it work. It's got to be like he's going to say this and that. But we got the 9 of Pentacles underneath. The 9 of Pentacles is you being happy within a single kind of feeling, not trying to pull this thing together all the time. So I feel like this can be, these 2 cards can represent you yourself, focusing on yourself, getting exercise, changing what you wear, changing your look, mingling with people when you're at work or at study or whatever it is you're doing. A lot more focus needs to go into yourself, Sarah. So let me just clarify that. Let's clarify this Death. Why is Death coming out as advice for Sarah about this relationship? Because that could mean that it's just a connection, a friendship, even though there's a soul connection underneath it, that at this time that the relationship is just not a relationship. So why is this Death card here for Sarah about her relationship advice? Queen of Cups of Love. You're feeling left out by this person. You're trying to give everything. You're trying to be loving. You're trying to have communication with him. You're trying to be understanding, whatever. But you're feeling left out by it. You're feeling like you're just not getting anywhere. So it's like, is it worth it when I see that? Now, what's this Queen of Wands all about for Sarah right now? What's the other advice? I feel this is about you looking after yourself, you starting to be within your own power and imagining a life where it's not you and him, and see what does that life look like? Who would you be with? What are you going to do? But I think you need to focus on yourself right now and heal and mend within your own self. They don't want to go back in, so they are there for you. You need your strength, and you've got the karma wheel has spun. So whatever's going on in your life right now, it was meant to happen. It started to spin. These are very positive cards sitting with the karma. So this is positive karma, not negative karma. It's not like someone getting payback or anything like that. And you're being told to hang around and wait, but how long do you want to hang around and wait? That's why it's on the bottom of the deck. It's saying, like, how long do you want to wait to see whether this thing's going to work or not? Now, let's just see the Emperor, which I feel is his energy coming up down the track. What's this other advice, this Emperor energy that's here for Sarah? So up next was Joanna's question, please. Have we got Joanna's question there? Okay, that dropped out for you, as you see. So your last cards are slow and steady. You can have, this is marriage, commitment, traditional type values. This is the marriage card, the Hierophant. But the Hierophant can be all about the old ways, the traditional ways, and just slow. There's also like you need to learn something right now, and he's on a learning journey as well. So there's some sort of learning going on. It's not done, it's not dusted. Bottom of the deck is you are showing that there's possibility down the track you may walk away from this. Maybe. I think you're going to hang around for a while longer. I think you're going to then see what's there, and then I feel you might end up walking away from it and just feel like we're friends, we've got a connection, but it's just not going in the same direction. So some of your cards are showing that it's really good together, and other cards are sort of showing how long do you want to wait for this thing to happen. So we'll just give you these just to finish off and quickly ask a yes or no question in your mind about you and Wu, or if you've got another question. What does Sarah need to know? You've got happy times will be coming. You might be going on a new start here, and something will turn out in your favor. So they're good cards. They're all good cards about a relationship or about a job, about everything. And your final card is about learning. This is like the old school learning. Listen to what happened with other people. Just try and be patient at this time. But I think you're going to get to a point where you're going to go, how much longer am I going to wait for this man to open up and for us to say we're on a journey together, or we're just friends, or we're going to go separate ways. So I think you're going to just grow and learn at the moment, Sarah. But look after yourself. I mean, when you get in problems with a relationship, it's really, really hard, and you get overwhelmed with everything, and then you're like, I just want this person, I want this person, I don't see my life without this person. But sometimes you've got to focus that, well, what will you do if you don't have this person? So that's what I've got for you. I hope that helped. Sorry it wasn't a real love, fluffy kind of reading, but it is what it is. It's what I got. You wanted an update on Quinn. I ran into him Friday driving by. Do you see me moving back into our home soon? Things here are my mum's house are getting over. Oh, so you're with your mum and you ran into him Friday driving by. You want to know if he's going to get back together, move back in together, yeah? Okay, so this was for Joanna. This is a single reading, and then after that, D is having a double reading. Okay, so Joanna, we'll set it for the 5 and then the 3. Oh, Rhonda, hey. Hey, how you going? Look at the list, Rhonda. Bloody hell. I'm doing donation readings right now. Now, everybody that is on the list, I don't know if I'll get to everybody. I suggest that you go and look at yes and no readings. I suggest that you look at the star sign readings I've recently posted. But let's get on to Joanna. What's going to go on with her and Quinn moving forward? Are they going to get reconciled, move back in together with each other? You would know, though, Joanna, if you ran into him and you had a conversation and everything, if you didn't just see him drive by in the car and go hi, if you actually had a conversation, you will feel it. You will read the body language. But when we're overwhelmed with a situation, our mind gets foggy, and I know that oh too well. I know that oh too well. How was your evening, Rhonda? Did you enjoy yourself at trivia? Did you win? Okay, so let's see. Joanna. What's going on with her and Quinn? Joanna, Quinn, what's the possible outcome here? What's the card's got to say? Joanna, there is arguments or talks that you need to have. I do see that you do have the card of moving out, moving in, moving new job, new house, whatever. It's not usually about romantic movement. This is more about actual physical movement. New job, new house. Hopefully it's back with Quinn. I do see that you're overthinking everything right now. You're really, really worried about everything. It was good. We won the first game. Congratulations. Good stuff, Rhonda. Yeah, I was determined to get online today, Rhonda. Really not feeling in a good way, but I suppose it's better than sitting around crying and worrying about stuff I just don't know. Just don't know what's going to happen there. Hopefully it goes away around the way I think it's going to go. Okay, Joanna and Quinn, what's going on there? Is there going to be movement towards each other? There is stuff you need to talk about with that 5 there, Joanna. You are manifesting, girl. You must be one of my people. You are sitting there thinking about, this is what I want to happen. This is when it's going to happen. This is how it's going to happen. And even having a movie in your head of how you want this whole thing to happen. You've got double sevens here. You are definitely moving soon. Maybe 7 weeks, 7 days, the 7th of September. There will be a conversation which leads to movement. So hopefully the conversation is with Quinn and it's used to moving back together. Manifest it. Manifest this movement towards each other. Don't go, oh, I hope this doesn't happen and I hope that doesn't happen, because basically you might put that out there and the universe hears it and goes, oh, she wants this. So manifest what it is you actually want. Focus on it. Imagine the two of you opening the door, going inside, laying on the couch together, watching the television together, whatever. So you're manifesting this dream of what you want. Quinn, on the other hand, Quinn is wanting sex, friendship. He's wanting this. He's missing the 2. You got 3, 4, 6. If I had 2, 4, 6, I'd say, oh my God, this is 2 people together, married, perfect harmony. So he's missing the 2, which is he's lacking the actual commitment to the relationship. He knows there's a friendship. He knows you're good together. He knows that you can live together. He knows that you're responsible for things together. This is even like a children kind of feel, like 2 children, 2 parents and children kind of energy. It can be that he's associating with family right now. What else have we got for Quinn? We've got the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Diamonds. When I see red freeze, I don't get alarmed. I don't feel third party. I feel this is family, connection, sex, fun, fertility, the whole lot. We do have Page of Cups. So I feel like he's thinking about used to back together a new beginning and going on a new path with each other. Hopefully, that's what we got here. Now, what's the outcome with this relationship right now? The new start is clouded by conversations that need to be had. You cannot get back with someone if there's stuff inside of you that needs to be talked about. Okay, we'll give you some more time. So let's have a look, because it's showing the new start surrounded by stuff that's not being talked about, someone that's irresponsible, someone that's maybe drugs, alcohol, gambling. I don't know if that's what needs to be talked about. It can be interference and gossip that's sitting around 2 people trying to be together. There's squabbles, and then there's something in the past that's held on to. We do have the sexual fertility thing, so I don't know if there's a baby or pregnancy or anything like that in the wings. It's sitting underneath. I think that you are trying to manifest this. I think that he's thinking about being back with you, but then I think that you need to first sit down, and even if it means battles and arguments. So let's just clarify these cards. Will you manifest this back together thing? Because you have a 5 of Wands over here as well as there. So there's some sort of argument thing that hasn't been settled between you 2 of you. There's something that needs to be talked about, but whether you're going to talk about it and not end up in a big fight, I don't know. So let's see what other information we get for you about you and Quinn. You and Quinn. This is HK I'm doing, isn't it? Who am I doing right now? Oh, my clock's on 11:11. 1:1. Oh, sorry, 1:1. All right, I've got D next. Joanna. Joanna I'm working on, aren't I? This is Joanna. Okay, Joanna and Quinn. You're stressing, nightmares. You want everything to happen and you want it to happen now. But you can't step over a big mountain and expect that everything's going to be smooth sailing and wonderful. If there was something and you broke apart and you're with your parents and he's wherever he is and you haven't dealt with whatever that thing was, it will build again if you come back together, and it won't work. So around him, because he's got really nice cards here, someone's got the cheating, lying, stealing card. So it's either he's worried about you on that aspect, or it's still there around him. And he does have the King of Wands. King of Wands is very sociable, very out there with everybody. And like I said, he does have double freeze. A lot of people get alarmed with freeze because it can mean third party, especially with the Seven of Swords sitting there. I'll just clarify again with these. What's this Seven of Swords about sitting on Quinn? I'm wondering if that's what happened between the two of you, that there was something that went on with somebody else, and that's why you don't bring it up, don't talk about it, but you're holding on to it anyway. What's this Seven of Swords? Yeah, Ace of Wands, it's information. We've got the Lovers card underneath. So I do feel you've got a soulmate connection, but I do feel there's something that needs to be talked about. We need to finish this now. Future outcome is that you need to talk. If you do talk, you have the Two of Cups energy, where the two people come together again. You've got this movement. I do feel you're going to have it because you've got the double sevens there. So I do feel you are going to move back with Quinn. But do be prepared that you need to sit down and say, we need to talk about this and that without arguing about it. But you might shout and fight. Then there's this sadness, this remorse. Now it's Five of Hearts energy. Five of Hearts is people getting back together. So, and he's got this, he wants a new start, even with that Page of Cups energy that he got right at the beginning. That is a new beginning in love. Now, I could look at that and say that he's going to move on with somebody else, but I don't know, because this is showing over here that once you have a fight and that you want a new start together, and then you've got the soulmate connection. So if you can get past whatever this is, I do feel you've got good energy there with the two of you. Okay, and that's what I get for you, Joanna. I'll just pull a Lenormand for you and a question card. So if you've got a yes or no about the situation or about something else altogether, just think about that right now, Joanna. What's Joanna need to know? What's Joanna need to know? So there might be a yes or no. They do want you and love you. Either a new start in love, or the person you were with, Quinn, it's going to have a new start itself. And also you will be very happy soon. I do feel it's a good outcome, but I think right now there's stuff you need to really seriously think about. One of these just to finish off. Yeah, Dee, please post your double question now. I'm about to start yours right now and finish this one. Purity, so that's being pure of thought. That's like, don't go down the evil path or the negative path or whatever. Try and focus on what it is. What do you want? Why do you want it? You know, why do you want to be back with this person? What do you think will happen being back with this person? Is it just because you need to be with this person, or is it because you want to spend your life with this person? Whatever. So keep your mind pure of thought and focused on the end game of whatever that is. You've also got get yourself out of the maze here. I feel like you're quite lost at the moment, and like it's easy to sort of like be with someone and then just sweep things under the carpet and think, okay, I'll forget about that. I'll let it go. And then a couple of weeks later, something else might happen and you go, oh, okay, I'll let it go. I'll sweep it under the carpet. But then eventually those little things swept under the carpet are going to build and build and build. And then you're going to go, so that can be him or you. I do feel there's stuff underlying in that connection you've got going on there. Okay, so thank you for your donation, Joanna. Moving right along to Dee Dee. First question, will Tim and I reconcile? We never dated or fought. We just fell out of touch with each other. So you want to know, will you and Tim have some sort of get back together? Will you reconcile? Do you see anyone else romantically for the remainder of the year? Okay, so we're going to look at, will there be a connection between you and Tim? Okay, so will there be a connection between D and Tim. I've got to set my clock for 15, and then we do an extra 3. So this is going to be 18 minutes long, guys. So I suggest that if you need to go to the bathroom, you want to get food, you want to go and look at another video and come back, just set your watch for 15 minutes and come back, and I should be wrapping this thing up. So here we go. D and Tim. What's the story here for D and Tim? I should have set it for 10 or 8 and then set it for another 8, but it doesn't matter. Let's do it 15 at the moment. Okay, your energy is you're thinking about it. You're thinking about the reconciliation. We do have a good bond between the two of you, but then we have an upside down Ace of Clubs. If this was upright, this could be something starting between the two of you. This is like the soulmate couple. We do have 2 women here. So I don't know if Tim's already got somebody or he's got somebody that's not done with Tim. But yeah, it's sort of like he's almost got the married couple card coming out here. This is 2 people together already in a romantic bond. And then over here, we got the single energy of you and working on yourself and being very attractive and very attracted to him and him attracted to you. Okay, so I think that's a no as far as being with Tim, just looking at that. And outcome of, is there something between it? No. Nah, it's showing like there's too much difference between you. There's too many things that don't connect. You could go out and have dinner and socialize and catch up and all of that. But the 5 is black, the 7 is black, and that's sort of like it doesn't fit. It's not the right direction. So I'll have a little bit more look at this because I'd rather get on to who is coming up into your life. Oh, so he has got someone. Yeah, he's with someone. It's like a soul connection, what's going on for him right now. So I think this upside down thing is, it could be you thinking, if he splits with that person, do I have a chance there? But I think you're very attractive to others, not just him. Something bit me. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good between you and him. It just looks like someone that you could socialize with, that you could, oh, hey, Tim, how are you going? Oh, are you busy? Do you want to have some lunch? I'm just having some lunch. It's like that. That's what I feel, but nothing else. So let's just see your energy around this whole Tim thing. No, it's done. It's done. It's over. It's 2 negative cards. It's not something to even think about anymore. So let's see with him. He's got his dream thing going on right now. He's made his choice and he's reaching for the stars with this relationship that he's in. Whether it will work or not, I don't know. If that's about his relationship, it looks like it's going to break up anyway. But I think that's about, because I'm asking about the connection with you and him. The connection with you and him, we do have him as the lover boy. We do have him showing up as the King of Cups, like there could be a romantic connection there between the 2 of you, but there's a lot of analyzing going on. It's more like a working partnership where the 2 of you would do a project together, or you would go and join some sort of course and go, oh my God, I didn't realize you were going to do this. And then you go to some sort of class with each other. But that's all I'm seeing. I'm not seeing any kind of romantic thing. The only thing I'm seeing romantic is when I look at him on his own and he's with someone and they're showing up as like husband and wife. That can also represent his thoughts, and his thoughts are negative about other things, other things than what he's currently doing. So let's just clarify a little bit more with this deck. But it looks pretty done and dusted here, D, with this Tim guy. What else does she need to know about her and Tim? If there would be any kind of connection, what would it be? What would happen between her and Tim down the track, if anything? If we get cards that don't mean anything about a connection, well, there's no connection. So, and what was on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, balancing 2 people. Balancing 2 people. We've got all swords, energy, and secrets. This is not a good basis for 2 people to be together. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. This is like someone starting to grow up and making firm decisions, working it all out. Then we got someone that goes in the reverse. Like I was told recently that the page, the knight, the king is a progression, or the page and the queen is a progression. The page is someone that needs to grow up and how they associate with other people. The knight is where they're getting there and they're making so firm commitments and that. And the king is where they're sitting on their throne and they've done all they can do. So we've got the knight reversing to the page. So it's sort of like swift action. I want to do it now. And then, I might do it, but it seems a bit impulsive. And then we got this moon and secrets here. So there's a lot underlying here. And for you to even be involved with this person would show me that it would go on at the night time. It would be secrets. It wouldn't be good. Like it's not a good connection, what I'm seeing. Sorry if you were wanting something nice, but when I focused on that, I got a negative kind of play for that. Okay, so we'll just do one of these. And if you've got another question, like on that first question for a yes or no answer, like will you connect with Tim or whatever, think about that right now. We'll just get 3 of these. So these are messages for D. So just think about it. You don't have to ask it over here. So you could ask in your mind right now, will I end up having a romantic connection with him? I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing quite the opposite, that it would be a secret if anything did happen. And then you'll feel like crap, you know. So, or he will feel like crap. So here we go. What do we got for D, and what messages does she need to know around these circumstances? Bottom of the deck, smile and be happy because life's too short to be sad. Do what's right for everyone concerned. So if he's involved with someone, even thinking about what you two could have is probably not the right thing for everybody concerned. And you will meet someone new. So forget about Tim. Okay, now let's get on to your second part of the reading, D. Do I see anyone coming romantically into your picture this year? Okay, so D, has it got your full name on here so I can put your name out in letters? D, okay, I can see your name there. So it's only 4 letters. So I'm just going to put 3 cards and just sort of see what's going on, what might eventuate, and where you'll be down the track. So what's going on romantically for D coming up, or Noah? What's coming up romantically, if anything? Or is it just friendships? What should she focus her energies on now? Or who is coming romantically towards D? Okay. Bottom of the deck, there is definitely something new about to begin. Okay, you've got all your wishes and your dreams, and then you've got something that's definitely finished as well, sitting around you, the energy right now. So this is your hopes and your dreams and what are we going to have? And then this is more like a divorce between 2 people. This is like where something just doesn't work, going in the wrong direction. So that's where you're at right now. There is hopes and dreams there of things coming true down the track. We do have a new friendship starting. It could be through someone within the family or one of your female friends that introduces you to someone at a party, at a dinner, at work. So there's some sort of communication here where you do get involved with somebody new. And then we have be prepared. This has nothing to do with love and romance. Be prepared for an argument with this female here. It's either your energy or her energy that's very, very flirty. And we do have the third party kind of cards standing out here. Hang on, guys. That might be a delivery. Oh, no. Okay, that's all right. I'll have to get that thing that I was sent, that Snuggie thing, washed, and because it smells a bit weird from the travelling. Get it washed and use it down here because I'm very cold. I've just noticed all the stuff's missing off there. My husband used to use this chair and he must have stuff comes out of his skin that eats at that. All right, so be prepared, D. There's a bit of a disconcernment going on over here. There's something not right here. Okay, so let's see. Messages about love. There is a love connection coming through. It starts off just as a friendship. It's where you will be out and about with groups of people. Just don't tread on someone's toes. If the person you connect with isn't actually finished with somebody else, or they're talking about, oh, look, me and her broke up weeks ago, I'm not interested anymore. Just be careful, because they might not be completely finished with whoever that is. Hopefully it's not Tim and you communicating here and then he's still with whoever. So let's just see what else is coming, because I am asking if there's someone new coming for you. Is there someone new, romantic interest for D? Now, on a totally different note, your reading is showing me something to do with stresses that you've had, forced changes going on, that your income is about to increase. So it's like going to virtually double through either the help of a family member or a friend. And I think it's also coming through that someone that can't work anymore, or they've moved away, and you get their duties, you get more money or something like that. So you've got cards that mean work when I'm asking about relationships. So it might be that you meet someone through someone at work, a female at work. And it could also be someone's brother at work, and then you meet them, and then the sister, your friend, doesn't like it. So it could be that. It's not a massive argument, but it's something that feels uncomfortable over there. And you're up and down too with romantic stuff. It's like you want to put everything into something, and then you're sort of backing off down to a 3. That's where you're like, I'm not too sure about this. So what do we got? Yeah, your rushed energy. You got the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. Now, we had that come out. I've just shuffled the cards, and we had that come out before about Tim. So we got the rushing into something, and it feels wonderful, but then it sort of backs off, and you're started to think, I'm not sure if I match with this person. So that's sort of like very close to right now. Then we've got the King of Love. We've got the Knight of Love coming in, and a new beginning. So this friendship could be something really bloody nice here. Star signs, we've got air signs, and we've got water signs sitting here. This would be the Cancer symbol, I believe. The Knight of Cups, I think, is the Cancer star sign. So it could be someone born in July. That might be why we've got a 7 over there. The Fool, you're willing to take a chance on this. This is something that will be nice. And then you're confused about what to do, and then we got Aquarius energy coming out. But the Star is really, really nice for a relationship. It means the beginning, something new, something you dreamed about, but you're confused about it, which way to go. I think you might be confused about why this woman's not happy about it or whatever. So let's have a look. Let's clarify all of this for you, Dee. It is interesting. It's confusing at the same point. I feel like over the next month or so, there is a romantic thing about to begin. And this could simply be there's something wrong with work or a relative. There could be a small sickness or something. And it kind of puts a stop on the relationship thing from growing, but then it kicks off again with that Star energy. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's a problem at work. Someone can't work anymore, and you've got to do their work, and you're supposed to go out. But I do feel there is a definite connection here, a friendship, a sexual union. It's starting, and there's groups of people around, and it's very, very nice energy in the middle. So you're going into something really nice, and then I feel like you get a little bit confused as to, is it more than this or is it not? But the Star finishing the reading is pretty damn good. So why have we got Knight energy and Page energy of Swords sitting over here? This could be to do with children as well. Can be the person you meet. There's issues around their children and stuff. Like, I'd like to come out this weekend, but I've got to have the kids, and I don't want to tell the kids I'm in a romantic relationship as yet. So it could be something like that as well. That does come to my head. I could just see a man and a kid there. So yeah, it could be something like that. What else have we got for D? Got wishes coming true twice. So your dream boat is about to come in, but you are holding on to the past just a little bit too tightly, and you might try and make this thing bigger than it is too quickly as well. How are we going for time? All right, so we got where either you or this other person needs to mend from the past heartbreak and then finally make a decision moving forward. We do have double fours, and I don't like double fours because it can mean sneakiness. Now, this is double reading, so I've set the clock for another 5 minutes, guys, and I'll be finished. And then I did not have any more donations after D, did I? Did I have another one after D or not? Hang on, D. No. Okay, so then I'm back to the free list. So whoever's on the free list, please get ready now. I've only got like a few more minutes. Yeah, so I feel like there's some sort of, maybe this person you meet, they're mending from a past relationship, but you do have something that where you're holding on to something as well. So, and then there's a firm decision, a new beginning. So let's see what this energy is over here, because I don't like this dark energy over here around this woman. I don't know if it's your energy or somebody else, but it could be work or children or family. So there's all different things that could be. And it interferes with the progress of this, because this looks really nice. This is like something new beginning, beautiful. Someone that they're mending from their broken heart through this relationship, and you're mending. So yeah, and off to a new start. What's the outcome here on this love life thing blossoming for D? Page of Swords again. Hierophant, it could lead to marriage and commitment. Ace of Wands, it could lead to a commitment. I think this might lead to something solid, but there's something underneath that needs to be sorted out. It may be something to do with a child. So you may meet someone, and then after a couple of dates, you find out that they were married and there's this child, and there's some sort of thing going on between when they've got to have the child and when they can't have the child. There might be rules around who they're allowed to be around if the child is there. You know what I mean? So, and that can be rules and regulations, because the Hierophant can be a marriage, it can be commitment, and it can be something about following the traditional ways of thinking. But you have that Star, you have the Hierophant. I feel like it's going to be good, and then it's going to get confusing. It's going to get a little bit sticky over here. So we'll just get a little bit more information on the outcome, not so much on the past or the middle part. Let's just get more information for you on this section over here. Okay, let's move these out the way. Okay, D, let's just finish this up. Now think about a question you might have in your mind, D, for a yes or no. And then if the yes comes out straight away, then think about another question, because the no would still be in here, or vice versa. So I'll just get messages for D on this new romantic adventure she might be going on. What does she need to look out for? What does she need to know? Now the Hierophant, is the Hierophant a star sign? No. Oh, yes, it is. Taurus. So you've got Taurus, and you've got Aquarius that has come out in your reading. Okay, what does D need to know about this possible new adventure she's going on? Now, what was the double cards I said? You had double fours, so it might happen in 4 months, 4 weeks, or it might even be as far away as April next year before this romantic thing happens. Did you have the double threes as well? So it could be 3 to 4 months. Okay, so your messages are: plan a holiday, you need it. 2 choices, they'll both work out. So this might be 2 separate people. You might meet someone, have a friendship, have a sexual interlude, whatever, and then you might meet another one around the same time, and you're sort of like, well, this one's really nice about this, and this one's... I have had that happen with some clients of mine where they had nothing, and then all of a sudden they had 2 or 3 people, and they're trying to work out which one's the best for them to move forward. So you've also got that energy, and an invitation is coming. I do see that with that energy there. I said gathering of people. It might be a birthday. It might be a presentation. And at the bottom you had things will look better soon. So let's just get some more energy on this outcome about you and a romantic adventure here, D. Yeah, it may be a child, and it may be that they have commitments around their parents might be not well, and they have duties around that. You know, they might be looking after their parent or their sister or their brother. It doesn't have to be a child. I was just thinking it might be a family thing here that causes a bit of a problem within a relationship progressing too far forward. So let's see if we get past this hurdle. What is the outcome on this new connection? And we'll grab you one of those cards over there and one of those just to finish it. The timer has gone. Wow, it's just flying by. 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, Judgment, and bottom is Escape. I do think this person may have gone through a very nasty breakup, or I don't know how old you are, D, but yeah, this person maybe have gone through something bad with family. There may be where someone feels out of sorts. They may have had a very, very bad breakup. And then you or them will be analyzing every move, everything that's going on, everything for the future, and even like thinking about movement in the right direction with each other. And then the Judgment card is usually victory and success. But bottom of the deck, we've got this escape kind of thing. So I don't know if that the outcome is going to be that it's nice while it lasts, and then you're going to feel like, I need to get away from this, or whether this person feels that you're their escape. We'll just get more information on, justice and judgment. So this could be even a legal kind of thing that's going on around this person. And it may be a family, it may be a work-related matter, it may be about a child as well. So the 3 of Swords, the Sun is coming out. You've got Sun and the Star. So if you get through whatever this is with this person, because when you meet someone, it's all going to be wonderful. It's all going to be happy, and you know, you get to know them, and then life hits us with things, and then you'll go, oh, you know, where did that come from? So, but you've got a female here sitting over here. So it's not a male energy that causes something. So it could be on your side. It could be nothing to do with this new person. It could be that you have to step away from the relationship because you're dealing with your mother, your sister, your brother, whatever. But yeah, Sun and Star usually means a pretty damn good connection between two people. Okay, and that's what I've got for you. We'll just give you two of these for D. What's going on with a new relationship for her? You'll need to examine it very closely and be prepared for defensive behavior here. It's like it's an uphill battle with whatever this relationship is. And the other thing can be the negative cards could mean that it's a bit way off in the future before you have this. And it's not as close as you would like it to be. So it might be further down the track than you would like. Last card for you, D. And then we're going back to our free list. Who is up next on the free list? We've got abundance is yours, D. You can have the world. You can have everything at your feet. But I'd be forgetting about Tim altogether, especially that you said he is with somebody. Just, there's no real point of even pursuing that because they're pursuing their own thing at this point. Okay. Hopefully that's helped you, D. Make sure you keep a log of this reading, save this video, and then, your reading must have started at about 10 past 1 or 5 past 1. So just write that down, and next week come back and have a listen the next week, because I've had a lot of people contact me and say that a reading I did 3 weeks ago, they reviewed it, and now everything that I said is starting to happen. So sometimes it can be delayed. Anyway, thank you, Dee, for your lovely donation. And who am I getting on to now? Leanne wanted a general reading. Now, everybody that is on that huge list that I have there, even if you're on the waiting list to get a free reading, can you please let my moderators know that you're still here, because that list is huge. I normally, Joanna, as you know, normally what I do is I have 6 people on the list. So what have we got? Deidre, Layla, Miss Lovely, Brooklyn, and Dream. Oh, I do have 6 on the list, and the waiting list. Now, the waiting list, guys, unfortunately, is if I get to a certain point and I need to stop, well, I need to stop, you know. And I do have a booking today I've put it as late as possible for me so that I could stay online for as long as possible, but I do need to stop. I need to drink, I need to eat, I need to stop and unwind before I do my paid reading for someone, because I need a lot of focus for that. Okay, so we're getting on to Leanne with a general reading. So general reading for Leanne. General messages. What does Leanne need to know right now? Up next is Deidre. Please post your question, Deidre, because you will be up next. So everybody, Dreamy Rose is letting us know she's here. So just do follow suit. Dreamy Rose, thank you. Sunny is here. So thank you, Sunny, for letting us know you're here. Sunny, are you on the list? Oh, you're on the waiting list. Okay. Deidre. Deidre may have left, but Deidre may have gone to watch other videos and come back, because I said it was a double reading, so she may have gone to come back. Lisa's still here. Okay, so let's get Leanne's reading done and me stop talking and stop reading what's going on over there. All I need to read is the next question, please. Put the next question up ready. I might start doing double readings to get these free readings out. So this is for all the free readings. I'll just get these in some sort of order for people. This is for everyone. Free readings, 2 cards. Right, Leanne, if you have a yes or no, please think about that. I'm about to cut these cards for you over here and see if we get a yes or no out of that. What message is for Leanne right now? Something going on behind the scenes came out for you, Leanne. So you just wanted general messages. Now, that could be about work. It could be about love, anything. It could be even family, that someone's talking about something and you're not sort of in the loop there. So what messages have we got for you, Leanne? General messages. What do you need to know? There's definitely conversations going on about something very nice here. Got the double 8s here. This is like work, money. We do have some sort of surprise that's coming your way that you're not going to like it very much. You're going to feel like someone was irresponsible with their choices, but then it's going to work out in the long run. If you were wanting a new job, this is sort of like an application. You're starting to get stressed about this job or movement. It's all going to work out in the long run. Double 8s is brilliant for money, for health, new starts with the Ace of Diamonds. We've got either the medical person or the money person. If this is a medical thing, a sickness or a problem, this would be where something works out. This would be medicine. It would be diet. It would be something changing that really, really works for you. So if you've had stress around work, it's going to sort it out. If you've had stress around health or a family member that's sick, it's going to work itself out. Financially, it's looking pretty damn good here as well. A lot of work going on here around you. A lot of feeling happy and contented with groups of people. So your other 2 cards, just to finish this quick reading off. All your stresses, it's like something's been building. You might have been stressed about work. You might have been stressed about what's going on in the world right now. You might be stressed about family matters, love, whatever. You've got double aces. Everything is going to turn around in a very, very positive light for you, Leanne. Very nice reading. Really like this reading. There's something going on behind the scenes, I think might be to do with a money issue or a medical issue. Something that you're not really fully aware of. You do have the card where you're like, oh no, and you're not very happy here, but then you're very, very happy over here. It's like all your dreams come true here. Something you've been planning on, something with your love life, something with your health, something with your money. Really nice energy here. You do have the long-term commitment person standing right there in your reading. So you may be going in a long-term commitment with a job, with a family member, or with a love life romantic type thing. I'm not seeing 2 people together in a romantic thing, but I am seeing a lot of people together. That really floats nice. Okay, Leanne, thank you for being here. Up next, what's the question next? Yeah, if you have a really specific question, you need to do that $7.77 donation, and you will get a 8 to 10 minute reading for $7.77, which is basically less than half price. So here we go, guys. What do we got next? Miss Lovely. Miss Lovely, what are we doing for you? I thought I did you right at the beginning, Miss Lovely. Oh, no, that was Divine, wasn't it? Divine was here right at the very beginning. Oh, so you want to know, Miss Lovely, you want to know if this IMAD has somebody else. Okay, is IMAD in conversation with another female? We got men. We got men flipping over. Miss Lovely would like to know, is IMAD having conversations with another female? But that could be conversations about anything, don't forget. I should have asked, is he having romantic conversations? Now, if I was doing a yes and no, every single card is black, which means no, he is not. But he has the flirty, fun kind of thing, and he does have this dark-haired female sitting right in the middle here. She can be very depressed. She can be very quiet. She can be very angry. This could be your energy sitting right here in the middle. But the cards, the clubs are like the wands, and the wands are communicating. If he is communicating, it's not about sex or flirting or even any of that. It's about work and movement and family and structure. And so, yeah, I should have been more specific. Is he in a romantic conversation with another female? But that would be no, because every card is black. And even if I remove the picture cards, every card is black. So whenever I do yes and no's, if I get a black thing like that, that's pretty much no. What else do you need to know right now, Miss Lovely? You've got the star, the dream. It's like you're putting a close on something here. This would be no. This would be yes, there's a conversation, but this would be a big fat no as well. So I do feel he's having conversations with females. They could be his sisters, his friends, people he works with, his mother, you know, whatever. But is he having any kind of romantic conversations or flirty conversations? He does have the king and the jack of flirty behavior, but they're usually everybody's friend. Let's go out, let's party, let's go down to watch the soccer, that sort of energy. But yeah, Ten of Swords is there. So I just ask, what's your messages for today? And you need to follow your dream and what it is that you want in your life, Miss Lovely. And there's something that's finally going to come to an end for you. Something that either you're going to decide that this is done. It can be a job, it can be study, it can be whatever. Something's finally coming to a close because you've gone out of the Nine of Swords stressing and worrying about something into the I'm done with this. This is not for me anymore. Now, there is conversations, but I don't feel they're conversations that you need to worry about with what I'm looking at there. Now, you are a moderator, Miss Lovely, so we will grab a Lenormand card message for you. The snake in the grass. Oh, this is like lies, trickery. Just be wary of, and it's usually female energy, just be wary of a female telling you stuff. They may have an agenda, a hidden agenda there. So that, but also that can mean, this all can mean about a sickness, and that can mean medication as well. And it can mean medication that's causing sickness, or it can mean medication that needed for a sickness. And this would turn into he's worried about his mother or his sister or his grandmother or his auntie. So, yeah, we've got that, Miss Lovely. Now, if you've got a yes or no, Miss Lovely, think about it right now. Be careful who you trust. I just said that. Be careful who you trust. I think there's a female that may tell you stuff that makes you to doubt things or worry about things that you don't need to worry about. And because you're a moderator, we'll give you one of these as well. And who's up next, please? Can I have the question of the next one, please? General reading sitting around Brooklyn. Is Brooklyn next? Sanctuary, you need to go and enjoy stuff that makes you feel good. You need to retreat sometimes. When your head's getting too much, if you like going and looking at the lake, the beach, the mountains, whatever, where you live, take time out from things and go and recuperate and look after yourself, Miss Lovely. Yeah. So that's what we got. We got like yes or no? No. Is he having some sort of conversation? No, I don't think so. Not at all. Okay. Mario, welcome. I have a bloody huge list there. If you'd like to subscribe and that, you get onto the free list. If you would like to do the $7.77 donation, you will jump the list and you will be read straight away with a more detailed half price reading, because the donation is literally half price, for less than half price for what you're getting. Okay, understood. Welcome anyway. Yeah, I'm getting a bit frazzled because there's just so many people. Brooklyn, were you up next with the general reading? Was it you? And then we've got whoever else is coming up next. So what's happening, Mario, is the free list is huge. So basically I'll read one person, and when I'm reading that person, then that person gets taken off the list, and then the next person in the room that's on the waiting list, they get on the list. So that's how it's working. But at any point I could just say I'm done, and I'll wrap it up with a couple of readings, and then I'll just have to turn it off and go. Yeah, so general readings for Brooklyn. Okay, let me get on to these free readings. Now, Brooklyn is a moderator, so she will get a couple of extra cards in her reading. Anyway, Mario, hang around. If you want to get on the waiting list, the girls will put you on the waiting list, and then go and watch my star sign reading that I posted a couple of days ago, or a couple of the yes and no readings. You might get some answers there, Mario, and that goes for everybody that's here. But please, if your reading's coming up, don't disappear, because we will bypass you and we'll move on. So who's after Brooklyn, please? Joanna, who's coming up after Brooklyn? Have we got a question ready? Brooklyn, messages for Brooklyn, please. Brooklyn, you normally get really, really positive vibes. I do feel that there's some nice responsibilities going on around you. There's some nice family sort of feeling going on around you. But I also feel like there might be some sort of forced change going on around you as well. It can be where you go to school, where you work, where you live. There's some sort of feeling of a forced change going on in the air. It also can be fears about not feeling like you fit in with a particular group of people anymore, and feeling like we're on different paths now. Like, which way are we going? You do have double sixes here. So as always, you've always got this spirit energy around you trying to guide you, Brooklyn. So you got responsibilities that are nice, and then you got irresponsibility at the same time, or being handed somebody else's duties and that, and thinking, this is not my fault. This is not something I need to do. Then you've got all this happiness and gathering, like a party or just a dinner or something like that, where everybody's getting together. You do have a very big stop sign about traveling. There's something you want to do, but it's really, really on hold right now. Understandable with the state of the whole world at the moment. And then I feel like you're in your own power coming up. There's something where you're just, your shoulders are back and you're like, this is what I need to do with my life. I do feel you've got someone chasing you as well. You've got some male energy there chasing you. I feel like they need to grow up. Wow. I wish I got them for me. You just got the Sun and the Two of Cups, Brooklyn. So whatever this stuff is, you've got the Sun. Something's about to come to light. Something's about to grow. Something's about to feel really, really good. Like I said, I feel like you've got a male chasing you, someone that wants you. You've got the soulmate connection sitting right at your doorstep. If you're already pursuing someone, you're already doing something with someone, it looks like it's about to get a lot more loving and serious sort of journey going on there. Beautiful tarot cards. Wow. If I was shuffling them on my life, I would love to get that. I'd most likely get the Tower and the Three of Swords. That's what I reckon I'd get. Or the Seven of Swords, or the Eight of Swords. Probably any of the swords in the deck I would get. Okay, Brooklyn, let's continue this for you because you are a moderator. You've got someone in spirit trying to connect with you. They're trying to show you that this is what you can have. You need to go for it, girl. Now, this could be a journey and a commitment to a job, to a course of study. And it can be that you're going to be like, wow, this has opened up doorways everywhere. But there is delay with the black card sitting right there with the movement card. There's like some sort of delay around this. But once you get there, wow. Okay, so Brooklyn, yes or no? Think about it in your mind. What's Brooklyn need to know right now? Something's not as bad as you think, Brooklyn. So something you might be worrying about, some person, whatever. It's not as bad as you think. It'll all be okay. And we gave you one of them, didn't we? No? Lenormand for Brooklyn. I just said about if you're not attached, someone's wanting you. Just be careful what his intentions are, because he could be about himself as well. It can be like some sort of accomplishment for him. It can also be where he just likes to look at the mirror a little bit too much. Sometimes this can be the energy of someone that sings or is a chef or is a famous football player or something like that. It can be someone that's in the public eye. But yeah, you've definitely got some sort of love energy coming in there. I like that. Wow. Okay. So up next was, I have told people, Joanna, be the light and everything. I have told people to go watch the star signs if they're towards the middle or the bottom of that list. Go watch the star signs. Go watch them yes or no. They might have got tied up with all of that while I was doing paid readings. Dreamy Rose, will I get the admission manager position? Wow, sounds pretty damn good. You needed those last two cards because that was a definite yes. Will Dreamy Rose, I'm assuming your name's Rose, will Dreamy Rose get the admissions manager position? Well, that's just fell out and that's a job. That's yes. So I have to say it's yes. Will Dreamy Rose get this position that she's wanting? That's you happy. That's the new responsibility. It might not be exactly how you think it would be. You got yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. So majority normally rules, and we got 3 of each. That's a yes. I'm wondering why you've got these 2 black energy cards here. That would be the boss. That's a positive. That's you very happy. There's someone put out by this. There's somebody else. There might be 3 of you all going for that same position. And it's going to cause conflict between you and this particular person because there's some sort of argument, or you said this or you said that. But then this is where you're landed with somebody else's responsibilities, and then you get responsible for it in a good way. It's also where the other person didn't have the right paperwork or didn't have the right training, or they didn't have as much training, and then you get it. So sometimes when I see this, it's not a straight out yes here. But when I was shuffling, that come out, and that is a new job. That is work. 8 is work. It's groups of people. It's happiness. It's celebration. And it's also people gathering to say congratulations. So that dropped out as I was asking, were you getting that position? So I do think you are, but there's something not right here. There's something, it's not what you thought it was. This is your new beginning. This is a yes. This is working on it. But then we got a black 6 again. So there's something to do either with someone that was born in June, Gemini energy. There's something to do with 6 weeks away, 6 months away, or it may be that you've got to do another 6 weeks training in something to have this position and then be successful on your journey. But this is like a new project. And it's almost like as well with the double 3s, that it might be a shared position instead of just you solid in the job. They might have 3 people and then they give it to 2 of you and they sort of put you both to the test to see which one's better for the job. But when that dropped out, I'd have to say that that meant yes. But there's some sort of conditions on all of this. There's some sort of conditions floating in the background there. There's also someone that's, they're being told they're irresponsible, so that it's given to you instead. So that's what I get. If you've got a yes or no, think about it right now. A big surprise is coming, so I'd have to say that that's a yes about the job as well. So that's really nice. Okay, so up next is Butterfly. Butterfly, your question is just a general reading. I like these general readings. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dreamy Rose. It looks pretty good, but there might be some sort of conditions that don't sit really well with you or somebody else, or even a family member might not be too happy about it. Yes, Elise, when we get to you, is it Elise or Elisis? Elisis? Yeah. I'll get to your questions soon. I'm working my way through the readings. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, Joanna, who's after, who am I doing? Butterfly. After Butterfly, who's next? Please post your question now because I'm going to shuffle this deck for the other person. I'm going to start doing 2. So Butterfly just wants general reading. Very, very easy. After Butterfly, Alessis. Okay, so post your question now, please, Alessis. Alessis? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Alessis, this deck is yours. This is for Butterfly, general reading. Be prepared for some sort of fine red letter. Something around either medical or finance, and it's coming in if you went for a test of something or you sat a test or a driving test, something like that, it doesn't come in the way you expected. This is all your wishes, your dreams. You got nice news, nice happiness in that. It does have a tone to be a pregnancy, but the pregnancy is showing up as black. When I see showing up as black, it can be fertility problems, it can be the loss of a pregnancy, it can be an unwanted pregnancy. This section here looks like something that is either not wanted, doesn't happen, doesn't work out right. It's not very big. It's not very big black energy cards, but it is showing something that's not ready yet or something that needs to be changed or fixed. Now, if we are looking at financial matter, this is something that you want, you're desiring, you might be applying for a loan or something, and it doesn't come through at this stage. There's some hold up over here. If this is wanting to have a baby and this is the doctor delivering the baby, it's like a nice surprise on this side, pregnancy, baby, beautiful. And then on this side, it's like, how come I'm not pregnant? Or, I don't want to be pregnant. We've got opposing energies here. This is happiness and love and a baby, a new job, money, abundance. This is the opposite. This is sort of like this didn't work, that didn't work. So you got really opposing sort of stuff going on for you. You got nice surprise and then shock surprise where you're trying to handle something. It may be around a family member or a close friend that they're going through something. And there's also a lack of commitment on someone's part. Like they're not putting their all in. They're not doing what they need to do. Okay, I need to read that question. If she's not comfortable to answer it, I will change it. Sorry. I want to know if love interest Leo will not like it. I didn't read the rest of the question, but I'll have a look. All right, so repost the question, please, Alyssis. I'll have a look at that question for, okay. How would love interest... Oh, so you want to know how this guy will feel about seeing that video of where you were having fun at a hen's night and there were sexual questions, dirty questions and everything. Okay, that's fine. I can look at that. Everybody's entitled to have fun. It's a hen's night, for God's sake. Hens nights, that's where shit happens, and bucks nights is where shit happens. So let's have a look. Getting back to this here, general questions we have where you're wanting something better in your life. You're wanting happiness. Now, if this is about a baby and a pregnancy, that's a baby girl. We've got 4 of hearts on the table. The 4 energy is female energy, feminine energy. Then we've got choices coming up here. You're trying to, it's like cleaning out the cupboard. I feel like you're cleaning out the cupboard. Do I need this pair of shoes? No. Do I need that pair of shoes? Oh, yeah, definitely. Bang. Oh, what about these ones? Oh, I'll sell these ones. Bang. It's like you're putting everything in order. I'm not answering that. How do I hang up on that? And that's the Sydney number. I'm not answering that. I got the weirdest phone calls yesterday and I stupidly answered them. So today, not answering unless I know the name on the thing. Yeah, so it's like you're clearing house. You're working out, where do you want to work? Who do you want to associate with? If you go to church, which church am I going to go to? Which shop am I going to go to? You're sorting things out, which things are good for you, which things are not good for you. So yeah, and you're trying to work out, where's my happiness? I want to be happy. This is not making me happy right now. So it could be a job, it could be a person, it could be the family. Whatever this is, you're trying to make decisions here coming up. So that's your general reading. If you've got a yes and no, think about it right now, please. And then we'll get on to this hen's night question. Yes or no for, who was I working on? Butterfly. Okay. Butterfly, if you've got a yes or no, think about it in your mind right now. Asking for help. So the decisions you're making, you might need to sit down and talk with someone and make the decisions together about what to do next. Okay, so that's your reading. Now, Elysis, you want to know who is the person's name, how this person's going to feel about seeing this video on social media of you answering sexual questions at a hen's night, which is fun and what normally happens. Butterfly. Oh, Joanna, you two want to exchange emails. Okay, cool. I thought that was for me. Or are you talking about me because my name online is Butterfly Whispers? Okay, we're not in a relationship yet. You're getting to know each other though, and his name is Esler. Wow, that's going to be a bit of a mouthful. Elysis and Esler, like nearly got the same letters in your name. Anyway, what does Esler, what's he going to think when he sees this video of you having fun at the hen's night and answering sexual stuff? What's he going to think about that? If it's the question I think it is about sex and chocolate, on certain days I would pick the sex and certain days I'd pick the chocolate. Just depends on the mood and whatever. I think he's going to be a little bit jealous. You got a card that's like jealousy. Wow. He's going to think you're very bold. You're very bold, very out there. He's also worried that because it's on social media, that it could have been irresponsible to put that particular thing on social media. And I don't think it's because of like too many guys looking at it or whatever, because it could get a lot of male attention. That might be one thing that he's a little bit He's actually quite shocked. He didn't think you would be like that. And then we've got this happy, fun conversation going on down the track between you and him. So it's not showing like the two of you together, but it's sort of like he's going, what? Is that her? Like, and he watches it again and again, like, I can't believe she's saying that or doing that on public media, social media, like, wow. So I do think he might be on the negative side a little bit, but then he's just sort of, oh, well, that's what she wants to do. That's what she wants to talk about. You can always take it down if it bothers you. Like, you can always take it down. because this might be your energy as well. You're really worried that it's on there, and is he going to take it in a good way or think that you're this kind of person or that kind of person? But I do have a card that means, oh, what? And we've got 2 negative cards sitting around it, where they're sort of like, oh, I wouldn't put that on there. But this can mean gathering of people, everybody doing the same thing, everybody together, gossip. Some people are going to say this about it, some people are going to say that about it. But I feel that that's your energy where you're thinking, no, I enjoyed myself. That's who I am. I wanted to say that, and I don't care, but I do think he's thinking when he looks at it that, oh, I didn't think she would talk like that, or I don't think she would think like that. So I do think it's a bit of a shock, but you have a red card at the end here. What else do you need to know right now about this? He likes that this is like truthful, rushed energy. Like he thinks it may have been impulsive, but he also feels like it's true. It's the truth about what kind of person you are and what you like and what you don't like or whatever. And then we got this wishes coming true type thing. So it's almost like around other people, he'll go, oh, God, she shouldn't have done that. But secretly inside himself, he's like, she's like a dream come true. So we've got conflicting kind of feelings going on here. I think like in a group of people, he'll go, yeah, she shouldn't have done that. Like I wouldn't have put that on there or whatever. But then we got this wishes coming true thing sitting next to the truth. So he could be concerned about like whatever you're like, I don't know if you work or you study. He could be concerned and thinking, oh, how that's going to affect your career path and stuff like that if your boss gets hold of it or whatever. But everybody's entitled to have fun. But yeah, whatever you choose to put out on social media, sometimes got to be wise with what you do. And as I said, you can always, if you're worried about it, you can always take it down. But I do feel good and not so great energy around this person's feelings towards what they think. I think at first they're shocked and they're not too sure why, or thinking, wow, I didn't think she would say that. And then I think that it sort of flips on them where they're thinking, wow, like that could be something really good. Okay. So if you've got a yes or no, think about that in your mind right now, Alessis. Take action and don't wait. So if you want that taken down, I'm just reading up there, your friend posted it and she tagged you, but I don't know if I will accept it. I'm glad I asked first because I now got, yeah, I think that you might need to take it down. I wouldn't want someone, if it was something sexual and everything and it was done in fun and with the girls, like putting it out there on social media, I would ask the friend to edit it and take that bit out and then repost it, please, or something like that. But yeah, you're being told take action and don't wait. So if you need it taken down, take it down. But yeah, so I don't know. I see like there could be wishes and desires and things that come because of it. But I also see where this person's sort of like, whoa, I wouldn't have done that. Especially with Black 6, because Black 6 is showing irresponsible action. It's whatever you did at a party, it's at a party. Like when they say what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. This is the same sort of thing. What happened on that night, it's that night. And there's some stuff where you let your hair down and you don't want it public knowledge for everybody, because it might not be just him you're going to have to worry about seeing it. It could be your boss, it could be your teacher, it could be your father, it could be your brother, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it's endless once it's on social media. I will untag myself. I would be contacting the friend and asking her, can she pull the video and just edit that bit out and put it back up with that not there, and then connect it to you, just so that that's not there. You're obviously worried about what he thinks about it, but I'm thinking about the implications about other people looking at it. But anyway, it was fun and what you were doing, and it's part of your personality. Okay, so Sunny is next. Is Sunny next? Oh, okay, Sunny. And who's after Sunny? Because I'm doing two together. Sunny, you get the white cards, and whoever's after Sunny gets the silver cards. So whoever's next needs to post their question here so I can keep rolling. So Sunny's question, will I get the earning online jobs? I'm eyeing training, maybe not initially, but in the long term, having more than one client. Joan, is Joan your name, Sunny Joe? I think I read for you before and I said my mother's middle name was Joan. I never got a middle name. She didn't give me the name. Okay, Sunny wants to know sort of like your career thing. Are you going to make money out of this online thing? Will it be successful? So will this online thing be successful? So far, there's one client. I'm hoping this is successful. It's starting to pick up, but I'm hoping it picks up a hell of a lot more. And there's only so many readings I can do in one day. Be like Meerkat. Meerkat, please post your question because this is for you. Okay, Meerkat, I need your question. There it is. Okay, so this is about, will this be successful, this online thing for you, Sunny Joe, Joan, and Meerkat, whatever your first name is, R with 4 letters. Meerkat, what will the first impressions of my new high school? I'm starting next month. Okay, so you want to know what's going down at the new high school. So this is about the new high school, and this is about the job. Will it be successful? So this is for Meerkat. It starts with 4 letters. Okay, so good luck. You have one card that means all your dreams coming true, but you have something that represents, make sure that insurances, the rules, the regulations, whatever, make sure you follow everything to a T, because you have an upside down document here, meaning you haven't put something in place, or you have let something slide. Like you might think, I'll get the insurance later when it picks up. I don't really want to pay out that money right now. I'm not seeing anything to do with money either. But I am seeing that this showing up upside down and this showing up as like a legal government kind of building could mean insurances. It could mean policies and procedures, whatever it is you're doing with this online thing. There may be something in the background. It's like YouTube. There's certain things I'm not allowed to post. When they were going to have the election, I did a psychic look at Joe Biden and Trump, and I put it up. And I got a message from YouTube saying that it broke the rules and I wasn't allowed to post it. And then later on, I did it again, but this time I just said a psychic's look at the life of these people, like an intuitive look. It was nothing to do with voting or who was going to win. And then they let me post it when it was like that. But yeah, I'm feeling that kind of energy, that there might be some things that the rules, the regulations, insurances, whatever you got to do, this is your heart's, your desire, your passion, you're wanting this thing to work. I just feel like it's there's someone interferes in it. There's a third party that has too much to do with what you're doing. You might be getting the wrong advice from someone of how to pursue this thing. And then this is the commitment to how long it's going to take for this thing to build. Are you prepared to wait this amount of time? And then we have making firm decisions here. Now, you do have something that's to do with the court, the law, a lawyer, a barrister, something official here. And I don't like this upside down, because this can be a failure or it can be something that needs to be redone. So let's just see what you get here. These could be more positive cards up here. Yeah, this is payout. You need this. You do have the strength to get this thing going. I feel like you're going to be waiting to get this thing off the ground. And then you've got the payout here at the end. You've got some sort of money payout. Also, this could be telling me that in September, it's very positive in September, as long as you correct whatever this is first. And also you could be going for a court proceeding where you're going to get some sort of payout here. You could even win money. So you've got 2 successful tarot cards and 2 successful normal cards, but there's some sort of stress and worries. The good thing is the 10's coming down to a 3. So this is all your worries and is this going to work? Isn't this going to work? What have I got to do? Time consuming. And then it drops down to a 3 out of 10 where it's easier and you're working things out. But you may have to, if there's 3 of you that are all communicating with each other, trying to work something out, someone needs to be pulled out of the picture. So if you've got a yes and no, think about that right now in your mind and we'll get on to that for you. Letting go of the past and moving forward. So that could be that black 3 there. You may have supposed to be doing something with somebody else and you need to let it go now. You need to let that go. So I hope that helped. I hope that made sense for you, Joan. Okay, Meerkat, first impressions will you get at the high school? So I've already shuffled this. So what's going to go on with this new high school? You might be meeting up with someone from the past at the new high school. You've got all red cards, very, very positive energy. New friendships are starting. Someone from the past might be there. Someone that you already know is at that school and you're like, oh my gosh, you used to live next door to me or something like that. And so there's somebody else there. There's a lot of male energy around you. So I don't know if this is an all-girls school or boys school or mixed. This is really, really nice. You're going to be very committed to your work and your studies. You're going to be very good at what you do. You're going to be feeling very rested. Hang on, guys. My phone is on 1212 and I have some weird message. Okay. Okay, that's a weird phone call I got. They've left me a message, whoever it is. It might be for a reading. This is nice. New friendships, someone from the past returning, male energy around you, very good at what you do with your studies and everything. You're going to feel very contented, very balanced, and very committed to your journey moving forward. And I don't know how old you are, but if there's anything to do with school and having a job as well, there is a job there as well. And it's not as much money as you want, but it's not the lowest money either. It's midway. So yeah, you've got all of that. That's funny. I watched a movie last night. I think it was called Midway. It was about World War II, I believe. Yeah, something in your life will come to an end. Something is about to come to a close so that you can go on this new adventure. So obviously you're going from one school to a new school. So something's finally come to a close. You've got the Emperor here. Now, the Emperor is being multi-talented as well. So, but that can be the teachers. That can be something very, very structured, very male-dominated energy here. And it could be that you get very powerful at this school. It could be popular. It could be movement as well. It could be travel. It can be actual movement like dancing or running or participating in sports and things like that. Very, very nice energy with this new school that you're going to. So not seeing anything negative there at all. You might even have, if you're single, you might even end up having a boyfriend, girlfriend situation as well, which is very happy and fun. Okay, if you've got a yes or no, think about that right now, Meerkat. Hey there, Chris. Welcome to the room. So what was I doing? Meerkat, think about a yes or no for you right now. Something will just feel right. Something will just feel right for you. So that's all blended into the same thing with that reading. Okay, who's my next 2 people for the next 2 readings, please? The list is huge, Joanna, and I was online 4 hours or something the other day, and I'm not going to do that again. I've been online 2.5 hours, nearly 2 hours, 20 minutes now. Done quite a few donation readings, and I'm working through the list of this massive list I've got there. Okay, no one's answering. What is my Lisa? What is my angel general message tonight? So you would just want general messages from Spirit. What is the messages Lisa needs to hear tonight? What does Lisa need to hear tonight? So anything to gamble on, Chris? Anything you want me to ask for you tonight? Anything you're going to place some money on, and I'll tell you whether it's a good bet or not? Do you bet on the horses or the football or soccer? If you do have something, I'll put something here, something there, and I'll tell you where to put the money. Maybe a lotto, Powerball. I don't know what you call yours over there. We've got Powerball, we've got lotto, we've got Saturday Lotto, we've got what's the green and gold one? Oz Lotto. We've got Oz Lotto, Lotto, Saturday Lotto, and Powerball. So yeah. Oh, you're watching the socks right now. I just felt a gambling thing. Like, do you want to put money on something? Wow. Okay. Angel messages for Lisa. What's going on, Lisa? What does Lisa need to know right now? Hopefully positive messages. Success at something and an ending of something else. Financially, you may have some sort of windfall sitting right here. It can be investments, it can be a new job, it can be promotion, it can be gifts, it can be invitations to a wedding. But at the same time, you have some sort of bill. It's like if you've got a $9,000 bill, $10,000 comes in and it balances it out. It's like, wow, you know, I got this, and then you get a letter saying you got to pay that. It could even be that you earn a shitload of money and you got a nice big tax bill sitting there. So you've got opposite energies here. Something's coming to an end in your mental sort of state. It's something that you've stressed about, something you've thought about, and it's like you're making this firm decision, Lisa, to say, I'm not putting my energies in this anymore. Whether it's a job, a person, a project, there's something that you've been worried about, even arguing about with somebody else, and you're just going, I'm done with this, I'm done. But over here, we have a different energy here. We have someone who's very supportive. This is usually the cards of two people in a marriage, very, very nice marriage, very, very nice relationship. This person's like a father figure, the husband, the big brother, someone that puts their arm around you and says it's all going to be okay. Now, this can mean an injury, what I'm seeing here. If it's an injury, I'd feel like it's something to do with something that just suddenly happened. It could involve the head. Now, I don't know if this is you, Lisa, or this is somebody else, or if this is this man over here, your father, your brother. The fact that the cards are red on the outside means that it's going to be okay, whatever this energy is here in the middle. Because this can be like an incident, a fall, some sort of injury of some kind. It's like it's good, and then something happens. But then it's good again, and there's support and love and everything over here. So let's see what your other messages are, Lisa. Who was next, please? Brooklyn, you're going. Thank you for staying all this time. I'm just looking up at the clock and it was on 222. So I'm going from the 111s. I'm graduating to 222. Joanna's, you're saying goodbye. Who was up next, please? Joanna, the free list is now closed. My sister and I had a misunderstanding with each other. Yeah, well, I can see that like it should balance back out again. There's some sort of support there. It's almost like the father figure saying, come on, you know, mend this bridge. So it can be an argument, like I said. It can be where someone's done with the other person, and it's pretty angry when we look at it like that. It's like a lot of stuff being said, but then the balance is coming back here. Sometimes it can be where you're putting on a front and smiling and saying everything's okay, but inside you're worried about it. We do have you trying to manifest something, and you're also making a choice coming up. There's something you're going to choose and you're going to go with it. And it does look like it's going to work out really well. But you need to manifest a positive situation here. That's where you think about it and you bring it into reality. Now, that could be a job, that can be making up with your sister. It can be anything, basically. But you do look like nice stuff is coming here. If someone has had an injury or they have an injury, it does look like it will be okay and there's no need to worry. So, okay, if you've got a yes or no, think about it right now, please, Lisa. make sure before you speak. Okay, so make sure about whatever it is you need to do, whatever you need to sort out. Make sure you've got the right information before you speak. And if there's something that you're waiting on and you think that, oh, I don't know, so I'm just going to tell this person right now, but you don't know yet. Like, you won't know till, let's say, September, October. Then you need to talk about it, because that's when it's getting closer to whatever it is. It's just telling you, make sure, don't dive in and say something until you've got the proper information. Okay, so Betty, can you give me a winning numbers on the lotto? And I'll share it with you. Oh, sorry, you look well rested. I'll share. Okay. Oh, I always say that. Like, if I tell people, like, this is winning the lottery, like, go and get the ticket and I'll have 10%. If you win more than $1 million, I'll have 10%. And then I go, no, I'll have 1% if you win $1 million. So, but yeah, I'll put your name out in the cards when I'm finished here, and we'll see if we get some lotto numbers, if we get some money. Oh, so it is just Chris now. We've only got 4 people in here: Joanna, Be the Light, Chris, and Lisa. Oh, okay, so I'm done. Good stuff. That list was like huge before. It was massive. There were so many people on the waiting list, but I said to them, like, I could get to a certain time and I'll just say I'm stopping. Yeah, the people who are, you know what? I watched a documentary on people who win money, and they showed, I think, 5 different stories. It was all in America. And this one guy, he won the biggest, so many million ever in America at that time. And he bought a castle. He went into a department store and tried on a pair of trousers and a shirt, and he bought the whole lot in his size, and they were all in the garage. He told his siblings, when he won the money, he told all of them that he was going to give them, I think, 100,000 or 500,000 each, whatever. He didn't give them anything. And so he had a castle, he had like 5 cars, he had rows of trousers, shirts, he had those massage chairs, he had the massage. Anyway, basically he went crazy and he spent everything, but a lot of the stuff he bought, he said, I won the lotto, and people gave him this stuff without getting payment, knowing that he had the money. He actually went reversed and had no money, and they had to sell everything he had, and he still had nothing. And they showed him now sitting in a 1-bedroom apartment with his cat and a little heater, and he was destitute. He had no money, and his family disowned him. And that was one story. Another one was a family with 2 kids, and they were both teachers, and they stayed in their same house. They invested money for the children's future, and they put money into like retirement and all of that, and they kept living their normal life. And they bought a new car, but they bought a Volvo or whatever. They didn't go out and buy a Porsche or whatever, but they could afford it. And they said they were not going to give their children all of these things, because they wanted their children to grow up and work and get their income. And so they invested in things to have money, and they renovated their house and all of this sort of stuff. So they showed one extreme to the other, but they said, the scientists said, that if you don't have money and then you win big money, pretty much you're going to end up with no money down the track, because you don't know how to spend it. But yeah, it was really interesting. Anyway, Chris, let's have a look. Let's see if Chris has yeah, he bought a castle. He bought an actual castle with, I don't know how many bedrooms. It was a cement brick castle thing. But he told his family needed money. One of them had lost a job, and one of them couldn't pay their mortgage, and he said, don't worry, I'll help you, I'll pay out your house and all of that. And they waited and waited and waited. They actually went, there was a court case going to get him to pay, because he'd done a verbal agreement with them that he would give them some of the money. They weren't going to win. There was nothing in writing, but there was nothing for them to get because he was destitute. Like, he ended up with nothing. And because he was going around saying, oh, I'll take that car. I'm the one that won the lottery. Oh, here's the keys. And they wrote his name down and everything, and they waited for the money, and he never paid for the car. So the cars were taken. And all his clothing, it was still in the plastic and everything hanging up. They showed his garage, which was like the size of a 2-story house. And the garage was full of unopened stuff. Like, he went online and he bought things like, if they advertised a deep fryer, he would buy 10 deep fryers or 10 chairs, or he was just crazy. He just bought everything. And then he had no money, and then he owed money. And now he's sitting, and I think he ended up with cancer or something. So he's sitting in an apartment with his cat and cancer and no family. No, it wasn't selfish, Joanna. It was someone that got the money and then they don't know what to do with it. And they just think, I'm going to buy everything. I'm going to buy everything. And they just go silly. He did give a lot to donations as well. He did donate to funds and things like that. And they appreciated it. But, yeah. So let's see if Chris is going to win some lottery. Is Chris going to win some money? I'm just going to put 6 cards down and see if we get money cards. Nah. Oh, that's a win. September, 3 and 9. That is a win, but you're mostly got working 9 hours, getting paid 9 hours. This is like retirement when I see this. This is like you planning towards when you're going to retire. So, that is a win. The 9 of diamonds is a win. So that's September, a win. But I don't think it's a big win. It's more like a couple of $100 or something like that. It's got something to do with male dominated. So it might be a bet on a sporting bet. I'm wondering if you're going to put out like $9 for the ticket and win $3. So, or you win 9,000, but then you've only got 3,000. Like, it comes down really quickly. I do think that you want money towards a trip. You want to go on a trip. You might get an invitation to go somewhere. Patience and slow and steady wins the race is coming out for you. And Ace of Swords is dreaming about it. Like, I really want this. I want this. You could have a win. I don't think it's a major win. If the other cards were red, it would be a major win, but it's like whatever it is, it would be substantial, but it won't be that big. And then it's nearly 60% of it's gone really, really quickly. You do have the thing that means that somebody around you right now might be pregnant with twins, twin boys. You also might have the energy around you of 2 people that are both having babies. It could be people at work, it could be the next door neighbor, but you're going to get news about that. Someone's having a cesarean birth here, and someone's having a lot of trouble with a pregnancy. And the other thing you've got is someone in spirit trying to connect with you that either was born or died in September. Male energy again. Someone, if it was an old man, he needed to grow up. We got something about someone needing to grow up. And the energy around you right now, I believe you're married or something. It can be that your partner needs to grow up at the moment and is overspending on something. Yeah. Anyway, that's what you've got. But the fact that you work in a hospital, we've got surgery cards and we've got, sickness and surgery and all of that. So that's why I'm not even reading about that, because you work in a hospital. But let's just see. You want the castle. I wouldn't want a castle. God. I always, like we had tickets in the 80 million the other day, and I went, well, it'd be nice to win like 100,000 or something and just pay out our debts and maybe go on a holiday when this lockdown shit's over, maybe buy some new clothes or something. And my hubby says, stuff that, I want the 80 million. And I'm going, no, that's too much money. It's way, way too much money. So if I did win big money like that, I've got 2 children, I've got some family members, I'd be helping everybody with everything. And yeah, so it's, if we're going to win in this house, I need to hold the winning ticket, because if my husband wins it, he would be just like, it's mine. He would be buying Ferraris and beachside properties, and oh, I reckon we would be broke within 6 months if he won that kind of money. It'd be craziness. I'd be thinking about investment, putting money aside so that you've got money for life, you know. Yeah. Oh, Be the Light. Be the Light's having a reading. Okay, sorry, Be the Light. Yeah, general reading for you around your work. I'll just do these. These were for Chris. Oh, you got some sort of promotion thing coming up, Chris. You do have the thing that is working hard for the money, though. I think the only money coming into your hands, Chris, is working hard and getting the money. Just be prepared, you or someone, might be your partner, might be kids, whatever. You've never really mentioned whether you got kids or not. Someone might be on their sick bed. It might be mental stuff where they need to recuperate and just stop for a little bit. It could be you. But yeah, you got some sort of final decision and document being signed coming up, and it does have something to do with money. So it might be new work or something more. I don't know. That's nice energy, that. But if you need a rest, Chris, take a rest. Have a rest. Okay, so Be the Light, general reading about your work. Let's have a look. Be the Light. So who's in the room with me right now? Be the Light, Chris, and Joanna. So who's the 4th person that's here? I must have a watcher. Hello, watcher. Stocks, you would put it into stocks, yeah. Years and years and years ago, when there was a crash, my father actually lost stuff that he had from his retirement. It was retirement money, and he invested it thinking, you know, and he lost nearly everything. Still had his house and stuff, so that was good. Oh, the flu. Flu is killing people, yeah, killing everyone. Let's see, Be the Light. Have we got somebody else here? Oh, the 4th person. Yeah, the 4th person that's watching. Do you want to have a reading before I go offline? So I'm just doing this one for Be the Light. Messages for you around your work right now, Be the Light. What do you need to know? A lot of happiness there. I need to reshuffle these and flip, because this keeps coming out all day upside down for everybody, and it's an upside down document. It's a document you don't want. It's a failure. It's a test failure. It's something you don't want. Now, with your work, do you work with health at all, Be the Light? Because we got things to do with health and fitness and food and family, and yeah, so you got all cards. So if you don't work in that industry, your messages are not about your job. I do see stress around your job here. This is sort of like, don't know what to do. Maybe there's not enough shifts or something. But yeah, you've got something to do with your body parts, your bowel, your bladder, uterus, whatever. There's something going on there, and I'm feeling a tapping on the front of my belly here, and that's sort of near the appendix area there. But then if there is a health matter, this is smooth sailing. This is where everything finally starts to get back on track. If we do look at it with a job, this is where you're very, very happy, very contented with what you actually do, but you're very stressed at the same time. There's not either enough work, or you're not sure what direction it's going in. I'm just checking. I'm getting messages on there. You do have a surprise here. I don't think you're going to like the surprise. It could be about a family member that's not well, or it could be about someone that's been trying to get pregnant and it just doesn't work. I'm not looking over here to see what you do. Yeah, flu. No, I've been avoiding that today. I actually did have someone mention it in their question, and I said, I'm not going there. Like I'm not going to look at that. I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, so you're super stressed about work. I do love my job. I'm uncertain about the Okay, so yeah, this is showing me your passion, your energy, your drive. It's sitting in the past. It's like it used to be great. It used to be fun. It used to be something that you admired and loved. But then you're sort of getting miscommunication here because this is like surprise, and it's not a nice surprise. It's like, what? Like, no, yes, is this true? So you're worried about like communication, whether it's the right communication, whether it's the right drive for you. Just be wary with someone that is a friend or a relative that they've got the correct information on something. Like I said, if this is a health matter, you need more information. It does look like it will turn around. Whatever it is, the job, the health, the friendship, it's turning around in the right direction. Okay, so that Seven of Hearts is it's finally starting to pick back up in the right direction. You might actually be moving. You might be moving jobs or moving where you live or moving the circle of people that you hang around. There might be a big changeover where you work. You might have worked with the last 5 years with a particular group of people, and all of a sudden new people are coming in, other people are leaving, and then you're working with a new group of people. Yeah, it will work out. It's showing it will work out in a new direction, and it's a direction that you're thinking it should go in. This is you stressing yourself about it, worries, nightmares, fears. A lot of what's going on in your head, you're doing it to yourself. You're thinking about stuff that you don't really know the answer, so you replace it with a negative. So that can be self-inflicted when I see the Eight of Swords. But you will be making a firm decision coming up regarding your job, and it looks like it's going in the right direction. So think of a yes or no, be the light. And thank you so much for being here all day and helping out. This is Chris. This is one of my new helpers, my new moderator. I got online one day and Joanna wasn't here and Brooklyn wasn't here and Rhonda wasn't here. And I'm like, does anybody want to be a moderator? And I think I promoted 3 people to moderator status to help out. And so Be the Light's been fantastic today. So is Joanna and Brooklyn and everybody else that's been helping today. Okay, so yes or no for you, Be the Light. Think about that and I will cut the deck for you. They want you and they love you. So that's nothing to do with your job if you're asking a question about your job. Or if you were asking about your job, is it secure? Am I going to still be working there or whatever? They want you, they love you. So it can mean about your job. Anyway, nice cards. You are a moderator, so we'll just give you one of these, a message card for you, Be the Light. You have news and information coming in that makes you very, very happy and secure. We got the 9 of Hearts down the bottom here. So things will turn out. Something that you've been waiting for, it's going to work out. We also have this releasing here. You need to release something from the past. You need to release the old way of thinking or whatever it was and get in zone with the new way of thinking or the new way of progressing forward. It can be an emotional thing as well. You might need to release something there. You can breathe a little better now. Okay. Oh, gosh. I wear hearing aids and now and again, just for no reason whatsoever, I don't know if it's the sound or something hits my ear and it's just like I've got an itch right down in my ear and I've got to scratch. You're going to get that getting the castle, Be the Light. Oh, Alberta, you're back in here. Will the job I'm transferring to promote me to the shift leader? I think we looked at this before, didn't we? So Alberta wants to know if you're going to get the shift lead. Are you going to get promotion? I'm just going to ask, are you going to get promotion? Because it might not be that promotion. It might be something else. Is Alberta... Oh, I'm getting WhatsApp. I'm going to have to go. Oh, shit, it's 20 to 1. I've been online nearly 3 hours. Okay, I've got to go, guys. So I'm just going to do this one. Thank you so much for everybody's help. The list is closed. I am finished. I'm going to get offline now. I need to go and get something to eat. I told myself today I put the booking for late as possible so I could get on here, get off here, eat, get down that beach and walk. I am determined. So I'm going to get off here and I'm going to quickly eat something. I might just eat a banana, walk, and then eat when I come back. And then I'll do that paid reading. Someone paid me for a reading a week ago, and then she got very, very sick. And then she paid for her husband's reading, and then he's not very well. So finally I'm going to get that done. I was actually worried about them because I hadn't heard from them. So here we go. Will Alberta get the promotion? Will Alberta get the promotion? I haven't wanted to eat, Joanna, because of I've sent you messages, the mood I've been in. I've been a bit down, a bit worried about my future at the moment. Yeah. Will you get the promotion? I don't know what I told you last time, but I'm going to reshuffle because I was thinking about my stuff. And that might be my energy. I hope it's not, because it's really not good. But that would be a no. So if those same cards come out again, but there is something there that makes you happy. So I don't know if there's another offer. And when I was saying that, I'm just going to ask, are you going to get a promotion? Because something come to me that it might not be the thing that you were thinking of, but there's something else. So let me just reshuffle. This is solely for Alberta, nothing to do with my situation. But if we get the same cards, unfortunately, it looks like not very promising. Let's just see what your tarots are, because they got no energy from me right now. This is moving on and a new beginning, and it's really, really fast-paced energy. But this is you feeling like no. So this is telling you no. This is telling you yes. So your cards are conflicting. Let's see what's underneath that no. This is fertile energy. Okay. Alberta. Is Alberta going to get this promotion? Is Alberta getting this promotion? Maybe you're not getting it right now. Maybe it's down the track. Is Alberta getting this promotion? No. You've got all red cards now, so that was my energy. This is upside down, but this is all saying yes. This is the two bosses. This is a student, which would represent you in the new position. And this is you celebrating your new adventure, but the upside down heart is there. So the very first card was saying no, but all of that is saying yes. So I'd say that, unfortunately, those other cards must have been my energy and what I was thinking about, because I was thinking very negative when I shuffled them. And I've got to be very careful when I'm doing people's readings to not think about my fear. We'll just call it fear. Yeah. So that would be a yes. That would be a yes. Those cards were saying yes and no. So I'm wondering whether it's that there's certain parts of what you thought you would be doing that you're not going to have those responsibilities, but for the most part, it's looking pretty damn good there. The student card might mean that you might have to do something else to pick up the pace as well. You might need a certificate in something or something like that. Just think of another yes or no, Alberta, and I'll cut the cards. You will be very happy soon. So that would mean a yes. Sorry about my energy coming through. I was thinking about something quite negative. I was talking about how I'm feeling at the moment. So as soon as Joanna said I need to go and get something to eat, I was thinking about how I have no hunger because I just don't feel in a happy place. Trying to be happy. I'll get there. All right, and you 6, yeah, I am going offline. I've been online for nearly 3 hours. I have other things I need to do. Bye. We got bye everywhere. Chris, thank you for coming and joining us again. And I'll catch everybody. I should be online tomorrow. Fingers crossed, I'll get up. I won't touch my phone. I'll get my breakfast and I'll come here and I will get online early and do some readings because I think I do have to do some work tomorrow around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock for the boss. Shouldn't be much work. I'll find out from him today whether he's got anything, and I might do it this afternoon, so that way I know I can stay online as long as I like. I do want to do some more recordings. Next week, I probably won't go online on either Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'll just leave that to have a break in between. I'm thinking Wednesdays might be the better day to have a break, that I go online Monday, Tuesday, break on Wednesday, go online Thursday, Friday, and then break for the weekend. Anyway, that's it, everybody. I am out of here. Good luck with everything, guys. And Chris, if you're going to put some money down on something, looks like you might win something, but it looks like it won't be much. I think that the money you're going to get at the moment is going to be what you've got stored in for your future, for your retirement, or stocks and shares. Be prepared though, Chris. Something that is at 9 might drop to 3, but don't sell, don't do anything, because it will turn back around again and come back up. Because you mentioned stocks, and when I see a 9 going to a 3, it can mean that something might just drop for a while, but it will pick up. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you, guys. I'm out of here.